in southwest Memphis, where police say 2 people have been shot and killed. It's been a violent 5 days in Shelby County, as we've sadly told you about at least 8 homicides happening since Saturday.
3 people were shot in the parking lot of a strip mall off Mill Branch in Whitehaven.
September 2nd, police say Bonds lured the White Station graduate using a social media app by pretending to be a girl. Once he was there, investigators say Bonds robbed and murdered the former Spartans lineman.
What are we doing? This should shake our entire community to its core.
You know how to fight? You want to fight one of them? You think you can?
I don't want to hurt anybody.
You want to hit that water?
You're in the danger hood in Memphis right now.
The most dangerous?
Yeah.
Every year we take the treacherous journey to document the most dangerous city in America. This year, Memphis, Tennessee holds the title as the most unsafe place in the country. It's a place where some people act like they are Grand Theft Auto characters, and perhaps no story better highlights the violence of Memphis than that of Ezekiel Kelly, the 17-year-old kid who went live on Facebook and proceeded to record himself on a shooting rampage.
Reign of Terror started at 12:33 a.m. on September 7, 2022. Police say Kelly shot and killed 62-year-old Richard Clark. 1 minute later, Kelly is accused of shooting 44-year-old Lakeisha McGlathan while her father changed a flat tire. 1 hour and 40 minutes later, at 5:50 p.m., police say Kelly was live on Facebook as he shot Rudy Berger. The district attorney's office has Kelly's own mother call police to alert them of the alarming live stream.
According to some estimates, your chance of being a victim of violent crime in Memphis is 1 in 41, which to me sounds insanely high. And if you look at the numbers, ever since the events of COVID and George Floyd, Memphis has essentially gone crazy, doubling the murder rate if you compare the era of the 2010s to the 2020s. Today, we take you through the wild streets of Memphis so you can see for yourself what it's like in America's murder capital. This is a real and raw look at the city of Memphis. Let's get to it.
Guys, we just dropped a lot of new hoodies on the website. I want to tell you about them, okay? Everything on this drop is high quality, custom cut and sew, custom embroidery. We got puff prints here. We got sleeve work. We got stuff on the back. We got this green one right here. We have custom tags. We took a lot of time to develop durable, high quality hoodies. Stuff that's gonna last a while, hold up well, look nice. We also have these trucker hats. And of course, guys, we still have the Big Dogs Gotta Eat sweatshirts, the RIP Mainstream Media sweatshirts. If you want to support independent media, get yourself something. So I appreciate you guys. Let's get into it.
What is it like being a funeral director in the most dangerous city in America?
It's very difficult and challenging. We see death every day. To see tragic death the way that Memphians are seeing death daily is really difficult.
Memphis has a really encompassing camera system. Everywhere you go, you see these blue cameras. We're gonna have to ask Jizzle about these, what he knows about them. We just saw on Reddit that one of the Fast Cash guys was killed. I don't know how many people are in the squad, if they even know each other, and what that guy was even doing to get killed. But it's definitely concerning. Jizzle, that's us in the Chevy. You see us?
Let's come out there. Hey, Huncho.
We just... What? Yo, what's up? You want me to pull up? Why does it feel like every car is about to kill us?
I don't know. Did you see him with a drum with a switch?
This guy?
Yeah.
Is he pointing with his gun where to go? Yeah. I'm not pulling into that f***ing house. I'm not pulling into that f***ing house. This is good. What's up, brother? How you doing? I'm Tommy.
Jill.
Nice to meet you.
You know it, what's good?
We were here to meet Fast Cash Jizzle. He's a talented gangster rapper that sounds like this.
If you run this switch, gon' trip you up. That's what got Ricky killed.
He was really nice the few times I spoke to him on the phone, but today, something felt off. Tension and aggression were in the air. There were rumors floating around the city that fatal violence had happened only a couple hours earlier, so perhaps this crew had their guard up. Here's how the conversation went with Jizzle and the Fast Cash boys.
You got a bag in, on.
Rock too high.
Hey, Cho. You ain't got, what you ski?
I don't like that. I like having a getaway plan.
Come on, go bring your car. Go bring your car. Come on.
I like having a getaway plan. I don't like being blocked in.
You good, bro. You good, bro.
Can I back in without getting blocked in? Okay.
Big dog gotta eat.
Big dog's gotta eat. Yep. What's your name, man?
Pete.
Pete. Keegan. Good to meet you.
What's up, fellas? How you guys doing?
Memphis seems like a treacherous place.
Yeah, you know it got its parts, just like everywhere else. This shit, it don't matter where you go, he's always gonna have the bad.
So I got a question. This is more of a personal question, but how often do you guys talk to your mom?
Every day.
You see her in person or call her?
In person and call her.
How important is your mom to you?
Shit, that's super important. She made me, goddamn. But still, it don't matter how busy you gotta check in with your people. You the ones who really love you.
If I were to say, like, the 13, 14, 15-year-old kids are the most reckless.
Reckless. I don't know about reckless. They just misunderstood. I wouldn't say reckless. They just misunderstood.
Good to see you. You a Marine?
I am, yeah.
What made you join?
You know, trying to do something, trying to make something out of myself, plain and simple. You know, because I finished high school in Port Arthur, Texas. Got kicked out of high school, taken to jail in 10th grade. That was in Port Arthur, Texas.
So you are the district attorney.
Yes.
In the most dangerous city in America. What is that like?
It is definitely challenging, but I will say this, there is some bright news on the horizon because starting in the last quarter of 2023, crime has started to come down. Still unacceptably high, but at least the trend lines are in the right direction.
They'll rap about, like, I was terrorized in the city. And they're like, it's not a shameful statement, it's like almost a proud statement.
I've never seen a child come into this world that wasn't acting like a child, like a baby. But I've never seen one come into this world that wanted to be a shooter. But somewhere in that space between that baby entering this world and coming into their teenage years or later, the norm, what is normal, shifted.
Yes.
Their norm shifted. That's what happened with me.
A lot of them talk about it's the parents, right? And they will say, you know, we need to do a better job of parenting, you know, and they say we need to teach our kids personal responsibility and personal ethics, and that's a big part of it.
So one trend is that people seem to not want to knuckle up anymore.
We use our hand, man. We like to use our hand.
I think that's a better way to do it.
We good with our hand. Yeah. You know how to fight? You want to fight one of them? You think you can?
I don't want to hurt anybody.
You want to hit that water?
I've done a cage fight before.
Hit that water, man. Go on, hit that water. Go on. You want to get in there?
The wall always wins.
The water. You finna hit that water.
He said he hit that cage.
From an outsider, like if I tell somebody I'm going to Memphis, they feel like I'm just gonna automatically die.
Damn.
I'm not kidding you. But do you guys feel like it's risky? Like do you feel like you have to roll around a certain way?
We were born here, so this shit just feel like
normal.
Waking up, putting our pants on. You straight, you stamp. It man, murder ain't God, man. Man, this how we get down in the murder 8 in Memphis. Man, you know what's going on, man.
They call us the murder 8.
Tap in. I'm the murder 8 God. You're murder 8 boy, man. You know what's going on. Motion, no commotion, man. Motion boy.
What the fuck, dude? How many dudes are in that house?
Dude, I'm sure there were like 40 dudes there.
Yeah, our first taste in Memphis is kind of what I expected. There's a lot of people, I guess I can't say too much, but a lot of people doing sketchy things in the background. I wasn't sure what Jizzle and his crew were going through that night, but I have to say it was a bit stressful at the house. Every car that passed felt like a drive-by shooting was about to happen. But I was only there very briefly. The people that live there every single day, the reality is they have a lot of stress on their shoulders, and it's no surprise that Memphis is ranked as one of the most stressful places in the country. How do you walk the line between not contributing towards mass incarceration, but then also getting certified threats off the street?
Nationally, and in Tennessee, and in Shelby County, for the last several decades, we had gone on a mass incarceration binge. What I want to do is refocus on the violent crime and the repeat offenders, but we've got to temper it. We've got to do both stick and carrot, right? So on the carrot side, another initiative that we started that I'm really excited about is something we're calling meaningful supervision. We are folding in rehabilitative interventions into our plea deals. Someone may get probation, but it's not going to be just probation. It's going to be get your GED, or substance abuse counseling, or mental health treatment if that's indicated, or at least job training, job placement, maintain gainful employment for a certain period of time, that kind of thing. And the quicker they do those things, the more open we will be to a motion to reduce their level of supervision or to end their probation.
All right, folks, day 2 in Memphis. We have the proper lunch here, the Glizzies. Keegan already had one.
Yeah.
How is it?
It was pretty good.
Yes, last night was sketchy, but we're excited for some new opportunity here. We're showing up to a guy named Big Scat, who has movement in the area. Apparently he brings a lot of people out when he shoots his music videos, which is what we're gonna go see. He said, pull up, let's eat, and let's go. What can you tell us about Memphis?
In this area, it's real friendly, you know.
Southern hospitality?
Yep, Southern hospitality.
Some queens are in the area, I can tell.
Period.
Some people say this is the most dangerous city in America.
No, it's what you make of it in what area.
But you still have to be careful. Any
Regardless.
area, wherever area you have to be careful.
Any other final thoughts?
No, just
be safe. Man, they cool people. You know what I'm saying? Shows a lot of love.
Now I can honestly say I love the Tennessee Southern hospitality. People here, for the most part, have been very nice, welcoming us in, and it's like a nice, charming feel Tennessee has. So I like it. Let's head to the block and meet Big Scat. What's up, fellas? How you guys doing? Tommy.
I'm scared.
Nice to meet you. What do we got going on today?
I'm finna shoot a video too though. I had a cameraman pulling up. While you doing this, we gonna shoot a video too at the same time.
That'd be good. Can we say where we're at right now?
Yeah, we in South Memphis right here.
Okay, is it just me or when random cars start speeding by, do you guys get a little bit of spidey senses like what's going on?
Yeah, for sure. You got to. You know, you're in a danger hood in Memphis right now.
The most dangerous?
Yeah, the most dangerous hood.
It just look good now. They remodel it. You see that? They look nice.
So is that Section 8 right there?
It look like that though.
This a band that like we used to get our haircut out here when we was a kid.
Why do they call you Big Scat?
Drifting scat packs and shit.
He a driver.
This what nigga used to get that haircut at. We ain't gonna be in this thing, motherfucker.
You be in here all day. You
like
get 12.
Like we'll be in this motherfucker out here. 3 to 12. He got 20 motherfuckers in there. One barber cutting hair.
How long ago was that?
They probably I said like 3 years ago. You know, I just got out, just did 3 years.
Good to meet you.
That one of the hardest video niggas in the motherfucking city, man.
One of the main ones, FTY. Anything regarding the city, you just saw my shit. FTY, man, the biggest.
You did Shot of Flow.
Shot of Flow 1, 2, 3, Bird Boy, Free Young Boy. I did all those.
Whoa, is that Baked Bizzle?
Yeah, that's Bake right there.
I knew it. What's up, Baked Bizzle? Baked Bizzle. Let's get a zoom in on this. That is some hardware you don't find at the store.
Baguettes in the joint, you know how we probably.
Right here on Sunday, they had church in this joint right here. This joint we come hoop at, we be chilling up in this joint right here. So I was in the feds.
You were in prison for 3 years?
Yeah, 3 years. I was in the feds. I just got out though. Can't even go out of town right now until I got to do a show or a feature or something. No, Pooh Shiesty, man, my blood cousin, man, waiting on to walk out the door.
Pooh Shiesty is your blood cousin?
Yeah, my blood cousin.
Okay. How long is he going away for?
He had a little sin. He finna come out next year. It's over with though.
So you see guys in the game, let's just say Dirk as an example, guys that have made it wildly successful in rap but still can't get out of the street. They still have those ties that can put them away. What do you think about that?
Yeah, shit, that was hard. See, I see what's up with Lil Durk, you hear me? His friend wearing a wire. This crazy shit you do, you gotta watch these niggas though.
With so much snitching happening in the rap world right now, I wanted to learn more about confidential informants and the incentives they have to snitch. So I spoke to Brian Owens, a guy who Memphis PD tried to turn into an informant, but he stood on business. Here's what he had to say.
What do you think about the practice of turning people into confidential informants?
Oh, I hate it. So to become a confidential informant, you either get arrested and they get a charge, they get a minor charge. So my confidential informant got caught with a needle, and then she flipped on me and made me look like a dope dealer. And that's how she had to get at least 3 people like me for her charges to get thrown out. The other way is here in Memphis, you sit there and you watch people and you actually get paid out. So the way you get paid out is every time the place gets raided, there's so much drugs that are found, right? So you get a cut, a percentage of whatever the drugs are worth. If there's vehicles that are confiscated, you get a percentage of that vehicles. Guns that are confiscated, you get a percentage of that. But what you really get paid out is if they find cash. That's where your highest percentage of payout is. People are trying to survive however they can survive. And surviving means not doing jail time, like, I understand, I get it.
What's the advantage of being a confidential informant? How much time is typically reduced from their sentence?
The cases are thrown out.
So it is a get out of jail free card.
It's a get out of jail free card.
You know they call me Big Scat, man. We still spin our block. Shit don't stop. Carla Bragg got shot. Brrr. No, them switch go fast. You gotta say it for me.
The brrr. I can't make a switch noise. I haven't really practiced.
You gotta say. Yeah, you see how fast it is?
That's fast.
Yeah, how fast you get hit up.
Is that free nuke?
Yeah, man, free nuke, man. Free nuke Belgium, man.
Like nuke as a nuclear bomb?
Yeah, like nuke, yeah.
Like he's gonna nuke your spot?
Yeah, he gonna nuke your shit. I'm gonna nuke your shit too about it.
Freedom members, the fast trade. Shit, you just gotta watch out for them boys. You know, they hot, they already, I don't know what type of shit the police be on around this time. I told you in the danger in the city right now.
Have you heard about the Scorpion unit?
Yeah, I heard about them.
They're no longer in business?
I don't think so.
They cancel them.
The Scorpion unit. Them the boy that supposed to beat somebody up or something?
Yeah, they beat the hell out of somebody. Actually killed the guy.
Tell me about the Scorpion unit and the disbanding thereof of it.
So the Scorpion unit was one of these, specialized units that was going to be doing roving patrols in certain neighborhoods and was, encouraged to be very, very aggressive. And there have been instances around the country where these specialized units have led to abuses. When I got hit with the Tyree Nichols case just a few months after I took office, we looked into it, and the Memphis Police Department looked into it, and there were abuses.
Memphis PD's Scorpion unit was touted as a group of elite police that was initially celebrated for their aggressive approach to crime. However, stories of abuse of power and heavy-handed behavior started piling up, and the final straw for them was the Tyree Nichols case. What started as a traffic stop ended with Nichols suffering a brutal beating in which, while crying out for his mom, 5 officers from the Scorpion unit literally beat him to death. This horrific case put an end to the Scorpion unit.
No, that's the camera.
He told me to just jump out and get the blue brush truck. They spot getting hit right now.
Yeah. Someone's getting raided right now, I guess.
You the film?
We're news.
Shooting a music video and something like that?
No, we're news.
What?
We're news.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
A permit though?
Yeah.
Brother, come on. He said we need a permit to be out here? What do you need, a permit to breathe air to be alive too, dude? What the fuck is that? He just says we need a permit to live out here. Okay. Alrighty then.
We shooting a video for scat. We shooting it for scat. Y'all asleep.
Why are people so aggressive in Memphis, dude?
I don't know, these folk crazy as hell, but they ass sleep.
The police were aggressive, the citizens were aggressive. Everyone's a little uptight, huh?
I'm from here, and I just had to get rowdy with them. It's just...
What do you encounter on a daily basis to stay safe here?
To stay safe, or what do I encounter as far as how dangerous the city is? Because it's never really safe. I mean, like, An example, like just a month ago, I was at a video shoot and a shootout occurred.
Nothing lasts forever, now my heart is bleeding.
And I still got to get out and make my money because it's your way of life. Shit, this is how you make your money. You just got to try to move cautious. I was moving with security anyway. I moved with security, but I mean, what good does it do if they hit the corner real fast, brr, 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 switches and shit. So it's like, you on the battlefield when you come outside. When you step out the door in Memphis, you on the battlefield. How much more you got to see? You just saw that between me, the artists, me, the people just out here, the police. It's just chaos.
It is chaos.
Everybody crazy. I know y'all still trying to program everything that's going on because it's a lot, but...
How treacherous of an area is this right now?
Like, we need to get going type shit, like right now.
Even with the police that close? How is it as a woman in Memphis?
You have women out here that act like men. I mean, they carry, well, some of them carry switches like the men. Some of them just tote, guns for protection. Like me, I just tote for protection.
People think, oh, if the city's really dangerous, that violence just happens to you. And when you're in places like this, random violence is increased, but overall, it's the guys like this that are choosing to be in the streets that are gonna be the victims of it. It's not just some random grandma. That's a very rare case to be an innocent bystander of this violence. But even being with these guys, like they'll tell you like, nah, you're safe, you're with us. No, that actually is more dangerous because you're the one with enemies in the city, not me. And so being around you is actually, we become an unintended target. So I guess we're at some sort of barber shop right here. What's up, brother? You ever do a mullet before?
Nah.
Dude, if I grow this out long enough, I bet you could give me a good mullet.
A mullet?
A mullet.
Oh, the one in the back, like a shad. Yeah, I can do a shad, yeah.
Sure. Please come here for a second. What's your haircut called?
A shad. We call it motherfucking Gucci in Memphis, you hear me?
Can you tell us where we are right now?
We in South Memphis.
What's it known for?
What we known for is getting a whole lot of money.
Okay, how is it being a mom raising kids in Memphis?
It could be hard, depending on what, like the, the area and who your kids surround themselves around.
Okay, so how old are your kids?
My son 15 and my daughter 8.
Okay, so your son's starting to enter that zone of one route or another.
Yeah.
How do you encounter that as a parent?
Well, I've been talking. At first, I was getting on. I try to talk to him more, so he could be open with me more, so he won't run to the streets to look for it. Be at home with it, because it can't get wild.
We have to ask ourselves why Memphis has become so dangerous. Here are a few of the top theories. First, Memphis ranks number 2 in the nation for poverty, and it usually follows that poverty and violence go hand in hand. Next, law enforcement has gotten weaker here. In 2011, Memphis PD had nearly 2,500 officers report for duty, while in 2022, they had just about 1,900. Recruiting struggles is a troubling trend that is reflected across the country in what some are calling the George Floyd effect. And finally, 63% of Memphis households are single-parent homes. The numbers show that a boy growing up in a single-parent household is many times more likely to engage in criminal behavior and go to prison. All of these factors make a perfect storm for a dangerous and violent city. Well, it seems like right now, culturally, for a young man in an area like this, everything is glorified. To do all that crazy shit is glorified.
It really is, but that's why I'm trying to get somewhere better.
Some of that has to be done outside the criminal justice system, right? We can't really fix all of that. So, to give you an example, we're working with the school system to address chronic truancy. Chronic absenteeism is a real problem. And if the kids aren't in school, they're going to get into trouble. And so we do these monthly call-ins where we call in the parents and the kids of the real chronic absentee cases. And, we kind of use a carrot and stick approach. In the extreme cases, the parents can be prosecuted.
What emphasis do you place on family structure for some of the outcomes we're seeing today?
Family structure is vitally important. I would love, in the dream world, for everyone to have an opportunity at a 2-parent household, right? Or just 2-parent involvement.
So what is it? We have that sweet, cuddly baby that you just want to hold and nourish. And then a few years later, 14, 15 years later, they're on the street with a gun, skipping school, wearing shiesty masks and causing havoc in their community.
What happened? What is going on with these kids?
Well, somebody stopped holding and cuddling them, and they were left unprotected, right? And think about it, right? You know, knowledge exploration, you get it from other fellow gang members who also have been through the ACEs, through the traumas of adverse childhood experiences. And nobody has intervened and cut off the root of those seeds.
How do you feel just as a person being alive right now?
And I feel great being alive. I've been through so much, you know me. When I just got out of jail, I changed a whole lot. Before I went to jail, I was really a beast. I was terrorizing a lot of, But now, I'm calm down on the mirror shit, trying to get rid of take care of my family, my homeboy.
So you were on demon time before?
Yeah, I was on demon time for sure.
What was that like?
That was rough, I ain't never got, we were doing all the punishing,
It feels like it would feel shitty being on demon time. Like you wouldn't feel that good as a person. Like your heart wouldn't feel that good.
It feel good to me like I tried the whole lot, This time when I just got out of jail, trying to get rich, get rich, take care of my homeboy and my family. So
how often do you have to keep in touch with the PO?
She like once a month, like once a month, every second week of the every month.
Is there any habits you've changed or life schedule you've changed since you've got out on parole?
Yeah, since I got out, I've been focused on strictly music.
So in Memphis, I feel a little bit of an aggressive vibe, and I kind of feel that a little bit from you. Like you have kind of an aggressive vibe to you. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I be having kind of aggressive. Yeah, I be dupe. I get mad real fast. So,
do you feel like you need to be aggressive just to survive in the streets here?
Yeah, around here, you just gotta be how you be around here. They dying around here.
How often you talk to your mom?
I live with my mom. I talk to her every day. She just called me, talking about the police hot over there. Don't go over there right now.
Do you have a good relationship with your mom?
Yeah, they're my first lady. I love her a lot.
I got something for you. So I know you just got out, so I brought a little gift for you, okay?
Yeah.
Use this wisely, okay? You know what that is?
Nah.
H-word pass. Open it up. That's a gold ticket for you to say honky whenever you want. Hey, H-Pass is available at TommyGMcGee.com. If you want to give one to your relative, your friend, you can say the word. I know you want to say it. You're like, huh, huh, huh. Now you can say honky.
You like honky.
Hey, welcome to the club. You got it for life, okay?
Send them up for sure.
Appreciate you, brother. So folks, this was a look into the most dangerous city in America, Memphis, Tennessee. Anything you want to leave the people with, brother?
Brother, fuck out crazy. Go follow my IG, Big Skate to see it, man. You stand on top, so you're free to God.
Wish you the best, brother.
Say brother before you leave.
Oh, I'm gonna try and make.
Nah, brother.
I can't roll the R's. That's why I don't speak Spanish that well. You know what I mean?
Cool,
I say barrio, not
try one
barrio.
More time. Try one more time.
Brr.
All right, brr. Fuck out crazy.
I guess the age-old cliche hasn't changed, which is you get to become what you want in this life. And I get it. Some people are born in fucked up neighborhoods that the odds are stacked against them. But that doesn't mean you can't impact the world in a good way. Your actions, your choices, they compound. Whether it's in a good direction, where if you're in real estate, you get one property, turns to 2, turns to 4, turns to 8, and suddenly you're changing your life. Or in bad ways, like you get 1 felony, 2 felony, 4 felony, 8 felony. I mean, it sounds simple, but it's true. Is your choices matter. Memphis is a wild place. And anyone that grew up in the slums here, holy shit. I have no idea what it's like to grow up in such a chaotic environment, but what I do know are the universal laws apply to every single human, which is your good choices compound and your bad choices compound. Folks, this was a look into the most murderous and dangerous city in America. Thank you for joining us. And of course, check out the new merch, guys. It is going fast. It's hot. It's fresh off the press. And it's the best shit we've ever made. It's custom, from the tags to the cut and sew to the embroidery. It's good shit. TommyGMcGee.com. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tommy G. Today, we're in Stockton with the Crips.
And blood. And blood.
Oh, and blood? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tommy G. Today I'm in Stockton with the Crips and the Bloods. Hello, folks. My name is Tommy G. And today I'm in Stockton with some esteemed gentlemen.
The Grab Gang, nigga. Grab Gang, nigga. Double G, nigga. Grab Gang, nigga.
725 3Z, nigga.
Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0.
When the police drive by and they see you, what do you think they think?
I couldn't tell you.
You look like you're ready for a mission.
Nah, hell no.
Stockton, California has long had an infamous reputation for their street gangs, and in fact, the city website says that there is not one neighborhood that is completely free of gang members or gang activity. So let me take you up to speed on how this came to be. Let's take it back to the late 80s in Los Angeles, where gangs like the Bloods and Crips were strongly established. You see, this was during the era of the war on drugs, and police here imposed a swift crackdown on gang members, causing thousands of them to relocate to places like Stockton, either to avoid LA's law enforcement or to start a new life after being released from jail. And it didn't take long for the gangs to set up shop in Stockton. By the early 2000s, the Bloods, Crips, and Norteños all had turf here, and by the mid-2010s, the Stockton police said that there were more than 70 gangs operating across the city. And fast forward to today, Stockton's still rolling deep with gangs. Just recently, there was a massive initiative, Operation Boogeyman, where law enforcement targeted EBK, short for Everybody Killa, a gang that police called one of the city's most dangerous. And in this operation, dozens of gang members were taken down in that sweep. So today, I'm linking up with a Crip set right here in Stockton, one that has an interesting mixture of Asian and black cliques, and together we will visit a few active battlegrounds of gang. Folks, we're in what they call NorCal, and the place that we're going to today is not a tourist destination for most. It's the nitty-gritty city of Stockton, famous for the Stockton Slap. I hope no one gets slapped today, or we don't see anyone get slapped today, because I'm a man who likes peace. And I think I wore the right colors today, so we'll see you at the scene. I came across this Crip set while I was scrolling YouTube one day, and I found this artist that goes by Bands, and he sounds like this.
With some niggas ain't no coming back. Over Nano, I won't play, and niggas know it's that.
I came to learn Bands was arrested in early 2025 on a murder charge, so he wouldn't be able to meet up for an interview, but his younger cousin Nano, another up-and-coming rapper, said he could link up and he would bring a lot of guys outside. But knowing recently that Stockton police had been cracking down heavily on gangs, I was curious to see how many guys would show up and wondered if they'd be camera shy. And folks, for context, we were meeting with this crew at Matty Harrell Park, a stronghold in the area for Asian gangs.
What's up, brother?
How you doing, bro?
Good to meet you. How are you?
Nice to meet you, bro. Nano, bro.
This is a nice automobile, by the way.
Nah,
My Chevy Cruze is not stacking up to this.
Oh God! Oh, these my private drivers, man.
Oh yeah,
you gotta keep escort around, man. They got their license, they got their CCWs around here, man.
Okay, tell the people where are we right now?
We at Matty Harrell Park, for real. The home of the slums. On God, this where it all started, for real.
And what is Stockton known for?
We really blackball, for real. We ain't get a shed of light till recently, like I want to say like 2018 to now, probably when Nell first kicked off with the rap shit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give a few niggas credit. Hey, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0, 5-0 Everybody, look, they coming from that way.
We doing anything wrong that we gotta be worried about?
No.
Nah, we right
good,
here.
We good.
Everything accounted for. They just, you feel me?
Keegan can be the fall guy. He'll just confess to whatever crime it is, and he'll just...
Whatever happened, I did it.
And we just right here doing our thing.
Look, they on the side, bitch.
Would you say you're good at spotting police cars?
Yeah, we be on shit.
Hell yeah, for sure. I spot them black and whites for sure. It's where it all started, bruh. From all the way down to the A Street, all the way down that way. A Street, all the way down that way, all the way to on the other side of A across the tracks. On God, shout out my flies for sure. 3Z.
They're acting. You can tell.
I'm paranoid, bro. Yeah. I be paranoid, bro. The police. That's the only thing that scare us out here, for real. We ain't ducking nothing, for real. But that's why I literally had to just tuck behind the car, because if they would have seen my face, they would have turned around and came over here and blitzed all of us right now. Now I'm out on one bill right now for the Boogeyman indictment. Me, Bands, Dougie 3Z. A couple of other homies and shit that was 20 man. On God.
Were you the Boogeyman in this operation?
Nah, hell no.
So how have things changed over time? Like today, it seems like like there's a lot of crash outs. Would you say it was like that when you were younger?
How many shit? It's always been gangster. It's always been gangster shit going on in the city. You feel me? But now, like right now, these young niggas.
Boy,
it's different. It's different. Yeah.
What do you make of it? Like, what do you think is contributing towards like a crash out era?
The music.
But they not really knowing that shit really not cool. You feel me? Cause if I could go back in time on my mama, I'd take all this shit back. And bro, I'd probably be in sports somewhere. You feel me? Playing football or something. You feel me? This shit ain't cool, bro. I lost my blood brother to this shit on guys. RP Spaz. There's two ways out this motherfucker. Bro, you either gonna make it out, you either gonna be dead, or you either gonna be, you feel me, or you gonna be in jail for the rest of your life, bro. You feel me? You don't want that, bro.
You just got out?
Yeah.
What can you tell me about your time away?
Shit, that shit was bunk. All that shit, man. Fighting every day, like meeting all the Southerners. That shit was weird. Up in that.
How long were you away for?
For 2 years.
And juvenile or adult?
No, I was in prison.
Okay.
Yeah.
So California prison, from what I know about it, when you walk in, you gotta join your car, right? You kind of gotta.
Yeah, you got.
Things get sorted.
Yeah.
So
I was running NC in there for Northern Crips. Man. That shit was different. I was just, man.
What qualifies as bad paperwork?
Shit, anything bad telling, talk to some youngins, anything like that.
Like chomo stuff.
Yeah.
How bad does a chomo get treated in prison?
You gotta go. That's dead.
Who would you say is the strongest prison gang in California?
Right now, the Southerners got that shit on lock.
Sureños. Are you a gardener? Those are the gardening gloves?
Oh, no, these just gloves I just rock, you feel me? No.
No case, no trace kind of a thing?
My mama, so.
What was the highlight of this last week?
Shit, bro, you know. Getting high, brother, I don't know.
How much marijuana would you say you have on a given day?
Shit, for so like a half.
A half ounce?
Like a zip.
That would last me like 4 months. What drives it using an extreme amount?
For me, numb the pain, bro. Dead homies.
Tell me what happened.
Yeah, he was outside his house. And he someone killed him. It wasn't just something that he could put up, you feel me? It was his time to go and he died. He died in the hood, you feel me?
Isn't it crazy that sometimes someone has to die to bring everyone together?
Man, it's unfortunate as hell, man. What they say, man, they give everyone their flowers after they die. He should have got them before, you feel me? But it is what it is.
Hey, hold on. Let me put brother on the phone real
that's
quick. Brother, free Yada, nigga. Free the Dundada, you know what I'm saying? Brother got AP in a pen. Where the AP at, brother?
You was just in the Jets. Hey, you was just in the Jets last night, man. You was in Sunnydale Projects last night, man. That's where I'm from.
Yeah, it's my brother Yada, man. Free Yada.
Where are you calling from right now?
The penitentiary, man.
I'm in the pen.
Look, he got Rose Gold AP in prison and bust down Cuban.
We are not doing shit.
Stop playing 2-4 rings.
Who doing shit?
Bust down Cuban. Show the AP on, brother. Put the AP on, brother.
Same shit going on.
If you don't do for yours, man, I don't respect it, nigga. On God, nigga. Nigga, kids come before anything, bruh. If you ain't doing for yours, nigga, I don't know where your head at, nigga.
You see, I got
G.O.D.
right
G.O.D.
here.
nigga.
And that's the most gangster thing I've heard all day. I cannot believe these deadbeat bum fathers out there. It pisses me off. It's ruining this country. If you want to be a real man, you gotta watch out for your kids because who else is gonna do it? I think the car was just a guy with his wife, but it's amazing, like the wrong car drives by and the whole militia is aware of it. I later learned that these guys had good reason to be cautious on two different fronts. First, law enforcement pressure has been very intense. Initiatives like Operation Kryptonite.
A months-long gang sweep in Stockton leads to more than 30 arrests. Police dubbed it Operation Kryptonite Takedown.
And Operation Boogeyman have targeted some of their most well-known members.
Operation Boogeyman is one of the largest gun violence intervention operations in our county's history.
Rappers MB Nell getting picked up in Kryptonite and rapper Bands being picked up in Operation Boogeyman. And if you look at the online speculation, Bands, who has done millions of views on his music videos, may have as many as
1 body, 2 body, 3 body, 4.
Which leads me to my second reason these guys could be on their guard, which is just street politics. Word is, this crew has been beefing with most of the other gangs in Stockton, making everyday things like going to the park or going to a gas station a real risk. People seem extra, I don't want to say cautious or tight, but it feels like people are on guard. Maybe I'll say that. We're rolling out in a little gangster caravan right here. We're probably 8-9 cars deep. And look, I have no idea what it's like to be a kid at war with people that live right by you. But then at the same time, if that's true, why would you post on Instagram where you are? Why would you invite it into your life? I guess, like, that's one of the biggest threats to what we do, is people posting on Instagram where we are when we get there. And we were there for like an hour. If I was a drive-byer, probably be an easy target. But we're heading to another spot, and I want to get to know these guys better. After all, Stockton is a very notorious, legendary gangster city in California. So I hope we can cover some. Asian side we were on?
Yeah, basically, but you know, we all fuck with it. But nigga, I ain't gonna lie now, this the black, like more like on the black side right here.
Which side's more dangerous?
They both dangerous. Like we be in both areas.
This next spot is the neighborhood where the crew's Black Crips hang out, and the guy repping this area goes by Boy Gunna 98. He's a rapper that sounds like this.
14 when there was rumors that I popped the West niggas. 15 when mama asked me, did you ever scratch a nigga?
And as far as notable street rap politics go, Boy was dissed in a song by Stockton rapper EBK Jabo.
This was in the pen with Boy, that nigga was off the spice and
And while most of us watching this listen to rap recreationally, you can bet that guys like Boy and Jabo live this gangster life for real, and you can imagine that for every diss line like this, bullets and bodies tend to follow. So where we are now, 10th and O, is a spot notorious for a few reasons. It's deep in Crip territory, a lot of gambling goes down here, and allegedly it is the site of a Stockton gang murder.
But right here though, on my mama, this fake way, that choke city block down there for real, on the other end over there. You feel me?
You guys got a battalion approaching from that angle?
All this shit, we got hella shit going on.
Did all the territory that we went through is all Crip territory? Or did it change through each spot?
Crips, Bloods, Northeast.
What's your personal taste in automobiles these days?
I ain't gonna lie, I really like to stay low key. I have a lot of money either to buy a nigga a foreign nigga or a Honda, and I'd rather pick the Honda before I pick the
You're not an Infinity guy?
Nah, hell no. It's too many of them getting stolen. I don't want to get my shit stolen.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a very personal question. Are you riding around with State Farm, Allstate? Are you an insured driver?
Yeah, I'm an insured driver for sure.
Up to date at the DMV?
Up to date at the DMV for sure, Geico. So that way the whole gang can have insurance.
I have something for you guys.
What you got, bro?
Okay, Hood Hospitality. Usually they bring something like Don Julio, Hennessy. I'm gonna bring a little bit of Suburban Hospitality. So let me pop the trunk. Come over here.
Come on, let's pop the trunk. What you got? What you got for us, man?
Okay, so in suburban culture, when you go to someone's house, you bring them a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
This is a nice Chardonnay, all right, which is a white wine.
Tasting like, man, it's white wine?
Yeah. I believe
just
this is
be
also
playing around, bro.
local vineyards, because Northern California is some of the best grapes.
Any type of alcohol testers and all that, he's the one to test it. Pop that motherfucker, bro. I
got a screw off top.
Preferably he drinks
just
alcohol.
For convenience and usability, you know what I mean? You want to take the first sip?
Let my nigga take the first sip, man. Of course he does. Let my nigga take the first sip. How that shit tasting, brother?
Bubbly.
Bubbly? Like champagne?
So first, one thing, I'm not a sommelier, which is a wine official taster, but okay, the grapes seem like the season's been at least mild. The climate's been wild. Let me see.
Who is this? Grab game top hat.
That tastes like freedom.
Take a sip.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I take a sip of this motherfucker.
And also, hey, I want to point out one detail.
Smell it first.
For these guys, look.
You know, I really don't sip there.
What does this start with? What does this wine start with?
Shout out my boy, man. We in the trenches, man. We on 10th and O with it, man.
Hey, we got Chardonnay in the trenches right now.
We on 10th and O with it, man.
Who would like to test a little bit of the Chardonnay?
That's the Chardonnay.
You want to try the Chardonnay?
Yeah, we can try that.
You ever had a glass of Chardonnay before?
No,
Okay, so
I'll do this one.
Yeah, this is the good stuff.
Bel Air and shit out here. Bel Air, that's on me. Flying P saucy.
Did you say Flying P saucy?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go out on a limb and agree with that statement. Can you give a flavor description of, like, how would you rate the grapes, Was the season good for the you know what I mean? Like
it tastes like Bel Air to me. That's like
Bel Air?
a Bel Air drink.
Is it something that if you had a date, you might bring a bottle of this?
Oh yeah, on mama's. I let her get loose off that on me. She can fuck with that.
You know what? Can we point something out that I think is very unique?
Yeah.
That is a tall bush.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Yeah, mama's. That's a long one.
Someone spent
I've
years.
been here for a long time too.
Probably older than us.
Yeah, for sure.
Would you like to seal the peace treaty of Tommy's with this?
Let me see. Yeah, let's have a toast to Tommy.
Yeah. Ah. Excuse me. I have a gift for you. A nice Chardonnay.
Chardonnay?
Yep. This is a very nice white wine that's from the area, homegrown in California.
Homegrown? Where you homegrown from though?
Illinois, Milwaukee.
Is that right? My daddy from Chicago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, would you like to toast a glass with me?
Yeah. I want to toast a glass with you. Oh, this the real mob outside if y'all didn't know. Real mob. You feel me? The mob is outside. Real shit.
Look at that.
Real shit. You feel me? The mob outside.
What do you go by?
KIM. Keep it moving on a bitch or a bitch ass nigga for sure.
What can you tell us about this area?
Dangerous. Stay dangerous. That's what I can tell you. Stay dangerous out here. While you out here, stay dangerous.
Has anyone not had some Chardonnay that would like to partake?
Yeah, let me have some of that. What is that?
Chardonnay. It's a white wine.
I'd like to partake in this Chardonnay.
Oh, my phone. Okay.
It'll get you buzzing like a bee's nest.
For the dead homies.
Oh, there's a couple people I want to think about too.
Come on.
My childhood dog, he was a good guy. My father was a really good man. I wish to see him again one day. My grandpa.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Miller? Hey, we coming back. The boys pulling up. We going to the next block.
Commercial break.
Yeah,
we on commercial break. Oh, they on us. Commercial break. In on them down there. They watching us.
Okay, but why are we heading out? Is something going on?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The rollers down there. I ain't gonna lie. They watching us. They got drones out. I ain't gonna lie. It's weird shit going on.
Okay, I'm gonna be responsible. Keegan, can you drive? Yeah. All right. So why did we go to a new location?
Sounds like the cops came. So I don't know. We were just chilling, having a peaceful interview. Guess they didn't see it that way. So now we're just following these guys in a fun little caravan. How are you feeling, Tom?
I ain't do shit. Free me. We're almost finished with our mission here in Stockton. Let's do this properly. So I don't know if this is happening in Stockton, but has ICE been hitting the area hard?
Hell yeah, I be seeing them everywhere.
What do you think about
They
that?
got little trucks. I think they don't gotta go about it that way. I think that's too. There's people with families. I know a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's people with families.
Yeah, I'm very curious who ICE is targeting. Because to me, if it's just a hardworking guy that has a family, why are we going after him?
Yeah. Why you going to get him when you know he live here? This is his land. People don't be having that like that. You gonna go take him, and he doing more than a lot of citizens out here. You feel me?
There's some Latin American gentlemen that are probably doing more work than a lot of us.
For sure. Like,
A man that is doing a tough job, feeding a family, and being a good member of the community. I don't know if that's the person that we need to invest a lot of resources into going after.
No, absolutely.
What does rent go for in Stockton, California?
Oh shit, for a 1 bedroom about 1,500 to 1,600.
For real.
2 bedroom, you know, same price everywhere down there.
You think that's expensive? Has that gone up a lot in the last few years?
Oh yeah, hella.
Do you feel like a lot of people are feeling stretched right now in this economy?
You don't get paid enough to pay for the rent and shit. So you pay your rent, you just live in Texas, so yeah, it's stressful.
No, we've been bouncing around town, doing a lot of different things, getting a feel for Stockton. What are kind of your final thoughts on this episode?
I ain't gonna lie, that shit was a movie, for real. I ain't gonna lie. I appreciate it for fucking with us for sure, bro, because you ain't have to come out your way to do none of this shit, for real. I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate you like a motherfucker.
I appreciate you. For a lot of what I do, I only have a job because people around the country welcome me into their spot, so I appreciate you. Does anyone have a couple of verses? Anyone in your crew has a verse they want to spit for the camera? Let them know.
What I said,
He left his pole out the house he don't deserve to live. Gotta stand over a nigga just to confirm the kill. Seeing that body hit the pavement, niggas knew it's real. And I've been spinning since I was a baby, I ain't knew the drills. My brother died, but I ain't gonna lie, he did all type of shit. Demonic thoughts up in my head, I got all type of skits.
Guys, Nano just dropped a music video and I have it linked in my description. So to help me say thank you for a warm welcome in Stockton, can you please go ahead and blow up his song and comment "Big Dogs Gotta Eat"? Folks, this has been a look into Stockton, California, a notorious city, a lot of crazy shit going on. If you like to support a rapper trying to make it out, make it happen, the video that you're shooting today, the link's gonna be in the description.
My mama, y'all make sure y'all go tap into that shit, Grab Game.
Blow it up, comment "Big Dogs Gotta Eat," and I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support. See you next week.
Shout out Tommy
Peace.
G, coming all the way out here, bro. I appreciate that shit, bro.
Folks, I'm looking for your help with a connection. I am looking for an ICE agent, hopefully based in Chicago, but could be nationwide, that I can interview anonymously and they can speak to the tactics, what's going on in this country, and also looking for someone within ICE that can speak to the finances. Because after all, we are the taxpayer. This should be very transparent, but it feels like something is very funky in this country, so I'm looking for someone that can speak on what's really happening so the American people can better understand. Email me at TommyGMcGee123@gmail.com and we will find a more secure way of communicating. Thank you guys. See you next week. Hey. I'm Tommy G, and you might be wondering how I got here. I have a reputation for getting crazy things on camera. These fellas heard I was coming to their city and they told me to link up, so I did. This is a story of St. Louis.
Homicide in East St. Louis.
New video tonight, gunfire outside of a gas station. Grieving loved ones killed in the last week as police in East St. Louis investigate. The mother of one of the victims has had it.
We're about 20 minutes outside of St. Louis. Let's talk to the locals and see if they think this is a good idea and what advice they have for us. We're going to St. Louis. It's apparently the #1 murder capital in this country. Is that something you're familiar with or you've heard anything about?
Absolutely not.
Yes, I have.
Is that a place you ever go to?
No, it's a place I avoid.
Too scary?
Oh, most definitely. I went there for last year's 4th of July. I swear, I heard gunshots everywhere more than I did fireworks.
Really? Yeah. So if we're going to meet a gang strapper, do you think that's a good idea?
I don't. For your safety and as a mom, stay away.
We're doing a documentary on St. Louis. Is it crazy as people say it is?
I will say that there's a lot of murders up there. Probably at least once a day, the bare minimum.
Do you guys go in there strapped, or do you just stay out of certain neighborhoods, or what?
Be able to run quick, really. I keep to myself. I don't look nowhere I shouldn't be looking.
Because we're going to meet some gangster rappers.
I would be careful who you interview, and don't offend them.
All right, here we go. Most dangerous city in America, highest murder rate. Thought it's only fitting today that I rock my lawyer's merch. If you're a Milwaukee guy that's into some shenanigans, give him a call. He can probably help you out. All right, let's do it. You know where we are, Keegan?
Mark Twain.
What do you know about that?
I thought that it was like the worst neighborhood in St. Louis.
Oh yeah, baby.
How you feeling, Tom?
It's nice when you can pull up and at least be like, hey yo, like it's Daryl or it's fucking Terrence or Zachary. I don't know anyone, but we're pulling up and these guys are like, yeah, we're here. And then you beat them there to their own spot. It's like, what the oh, let's see, I think that's them.
Oh my gosh.
What's up, fellas?
How's it going, boss?
Yeah,
all right. Fellas, where are we at right now?
Ruskin Ave.
Yo, Ruskin Ave with it, man.
Hey, anything you don't want in camera, just hide it, just cause you never know who could be watching this.
Yeah.
Oh shit, you guys fucking got your after school projects here, huh?
Yeah, after school projects right here, big toys. No
So tell us about this area. I'm a Milwaukee boy. I don't really know.
Yeah, but look.
Who is this?
This is our people, fam.
You guys got the whole crew rolling in, huh? How would you describe this city?
Man, this motherfucker gruesome. Goddamn me, this motherfucker real deal. Goddamn me, you can't play no games with these niggas out here. Goddamn me, look, check this out. Check this out. Your own cousin slime you out, cuz.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Don't point anything at him, okay? Don't point anything at him. Hey, what's the St. Louis slang? What's St. Louis lingo?
What you trying to talk about? It depends on what you
Anything.
say. Zouts for ounces.
Is this the most crazy area in St. Louis?
Nah, this ain't the most crazy.
This ain't the most crazy area in St. Louis. Goddamn.
It ain't nowhere particular that's crazy. Goddamn. Everywhere in St. Louis.
You gotta have that.
See, look,
If you ain't got one, you gotta have two.
If you gonna have a 9 or something like that, you gotta at least have 2 of them.
What do you think the neighbors feel about this? Are neighbors scared to go outside?
They think it's cool because they feel like they well well protected type shit. They rather have some guns over here than not have no guns over here.
So I guess what's a day-to-day in your life, guys? What does it look like?
We just living. Every day another dollar.
Another day $1.
Young.
In California, there's like they got Bloods and Crips, but like in Milwaukee, there's a lot of different groups. What is it like in St. Louis?
Like a lot of different gangs in St. Louis. We got our own shit. Motherfuckers make their own shit.
So what do you guys spend your time doing in the summer?
Yeah, we out here getting money, shooting videos, fucking hoes. I just got on somebody's ass last night, if we want to be honest, cuz. I ain't trying to get too fed on this bitch, cuz.
No. Hey, so what's the vision? What do you see the future looking like?
Man, I see the future. I'm taking over this bitch. I'm gonna be the king of this bitch, man. You gonna see me everywhere.
So you guys can just chill outside like this and not worry about it?
I'm not worried about shit. Nigga know not to play with me, nigga know not to come through her bouncing his ass. I know what Bo's gonna do today. I'm gonna do a flip 007, come out the cut. You know what it is out here. You know what it is.
What the fuck?
Damn. You good, bro. You good.
No, I'm just wondering where the fireworks are going.
We good. I got this from Wanky G.
How much does a 2-bedroom apartment go for here? What does rent go for?
Apartment crack you like 700. It's 8 deep in a 1-bedroom apartment. 6 niggas sharing the living room. Rent was 700.
We ain't have a kitchen in my last house. Straight like that.
The landlord didn't make a kitchen?
We had no bedroom.
Ruined the kitchen.
You know those guys? This is part of the crew too?
Nah.
So literally every car that was coming down the street, I was keeping an eye on, and I was like hiding behind the car. I was up when I would see it coming, I would like hide behind the curb just to make sure, because I didn't want to take a chance if it was a rival, and I don't know if they're friend or foe. I wasn't about to die. This was too hot. Anyways, back to the video.
They just some passerbys. They better be some passerbys.
Are you good?
I'm getting married in October. I got a sweet cheeks to go home to, you know what I mean? How many kids? I'm gonna make kids pretty soon.
How many you want?
Probably 2 or 3.
Give me 2 twins, I'll be good.
There go that order, man. They just freed that order. They just freed that order. The police on our ass. The
police will roll up when they see this shit. They don't come around here. How old are you guys?
I just turned 19.
Okay, so when you turn 25, what do you want to be happening in your life?
We finna be rich by this year or the end of this year.
I'm hitting the heights, real heights. Big heights.
We ain't rich off this music shit, then we gonna hit a whole lot of heights. I mean, we ain't broke out here or nothing, though.
I take like 2 puffs, I'm done. I go for a jog, I read a book, I'm out.
Damn. I smoke 13 woods a day.
What? If you guys were mayor of St. Louis, what would you do?
I'll put more jobs in this bitch. Goddamn, nigga like me can't just walk around and get no motherfucking job, goddamn.
Why not?
Look at me, be like, oh, this nigga stealing, goddamn me. This nigga probably gonna steal something, goddamn. Dang, what's this shit out here?
So no neighbor gets worried about this and they're like, hey, this looks a little sketchy?
Wow.
Ain't nobody gonna come on this part.
Wow. Can I smell it? Good stuff? You guys have good stuff? You're going on a date. What do you do for your first date? What do you take her out and do?
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm just trying to fuck. We ain't got nothing. We ain't going on no dates. Not in St. Louis. Don't do it.
Sucking dicks, going to the next click.
Do you guys want to get married one day?
No.
No?
Fuck no.
Why not?
Fuck marriage. Why you? I want to have hella baby mamas. I ain't gonna lie.
You want to have hella baby mamas?
Hella something.
You guys gotta DM me some music videos so I can check them out and I can link them.
FN 57 hit hard. Real Houdini like them. In this wood, damn them tasting good.
These guys are seriously good rappers. Their music videos are captivating. I hope music is something they chase. Their links are in my description. Go blow them up. Comment Gorilla Gang. Thank you.
BTGT4 and Knox asleep on. Hey, do this. The lingo.
You gotta show the camera.
Dookie.
So these kids told me that was just St. Louis lingo. Everyone in St. Louis does that. I get some messages afterwards that this is being shown on blogs in St. Louis, and then I'm actually dissing like some of the biggest gangster rappers in the city, like 30 Deep Grimy. So my apologies, sir. I'm neutral. I'm just trying to hear someone's story. I wasn't trying to diss anybody. So back to the story.
Aren't you guys playing sports?
Yeah. Nah, we ain't. I mean,
yeah, we all good basketball
players. I played football.
We all great basketball.
Good shooters. Good shooters.
We elite spinners. We elite shooters.
I got all sharpshooters on my team.
Man, I play tight end. Goddamn me.
I'm a running back. I run shit down. Come here.
Easy.
I run them routes. I just get through there, get through the gaps and get through there, bounce through there real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Like, y'all probably did start the Kid Boy shit, but I can't say though. Like in St. Louis though, we got the fucking wheel. Like everybody down here got their wheel. So like I don't know if y'all can fuck with us.
What do you guys? What is your message to America? Like if all of America played this in their TVs.
Real shit, cuz. Just be ourselves. Hold on, wait. Be ourselves. Be some real niggas. Don't never be lazy. Get off y'all ass and go get to that bag daily, nigga.
Has anyone got bars they want to spit?
I keep jumping out my sleep. Now can't think the fuck I'm dreaming for. Told the gang the only thing we dreaming about is figure 4. Keith say my little cousin, but he is the fuck you thinking, ho. They thought I was jammed up, but I'm eating T4 eating, ho. Flying in them straight A boxes. She task force, I'm leaving go. She said I'm her only love. You think I believe that, ho? 5.7, my best friend, the only thing I'm keeping close. Caught my case off getting it in, and lately I've been peeping ghosts. TG said he got me on his granny. That's the words he spoke. But what would I be if I was sitting there waiting on this boat? Tried to fake my uncle till he read my charges, then I choked. Mama trying her best to hope her best, but that's just how it go.
That's a career you gotta chase, man.
I'm chasing that shit daily.
That's
Niggas
good.
I swipe phones, T4.
Do you have a link to that song?
Nah, that's me. I got all other shit on there.
Even with my niggas locked up, that ain't changed shit, but they close. We on politic with bitch niggas up pillow talk to hoes.
Smoking on Vito today, smoking on Vito today. Back check, we smoking on Vito today, smoking on Vito today.
So do you guys feel like this country's going in a good direction? Do you guys feel proud to be Americans?
Yeah, I'm proud to be American, goddamn.
I don't even know about politics. Personally, I'm proud to be American, goddamn me. I'm proud to be in my country and shit. I know if I was the president, should be a whole lot different on my mama. Like,
do you guys fuck with Trump or Biden or none of them?
I fuck with Trump.
You guys like Trump?
Even though the media was trying
more than Biden.
Even though the media was trying to do all that other shit. Trump was on some real shit.
I vote for Trump.
Nigga, our gas was $3 with Trump. Nigga, nah, shit, $6 and shit.
Have you guys ever witnessed a violent encounter, like anything crazy?
I straight seen somebody get shot in their fucking face, like head.
How young were you when you first saw something violent?
First time I seen something violent, I seen a nigga get shot when I was 11. I always seen a nigga get shot.
And how did that affect you?
I seen a bitch get stabbed hella close, like, that motherfucker like.
How did that affect you?
I don't know, it just made me like, I don't know. Used to it, I can say that.
Kind of harden your heart a little bit?
No, all gangster horror shit to the side, it just make you used to it, girl. I don't know.
Is a goofy a good thing or a bad thing?
It's a bad thing.
Because when I grew up, if someone was being goofy, they were being like silly or funny.
Like, they have some iPad shit, they have some other shit.
Let's just say, if you guys just got $10 million deposited in your account, what would you do with it?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm breaking the hood off. Like, I'm breaking my game.
I'm a team player, so everybody gonna eat.
I'm gonna give my mama majority of my paper, but like, not all of them. I'm gonna give her a good like 4 mil, and then I'm gonna be cool with the 6, you know what I'm saying? Then put my gang on, buy some property and shit.
Free D, man, free K Slugs.
You know what the fuck going on, man?
Yeah.
Free Mooka G, man.
Free K Slugs.
If you got elected president tomorrow, what was the first thing you would do?
Free the gang.
Free all my members.
I'll kill all the ops. I ain't gonna lie.
Free all the members.
What would you do for the country?
I lock all them niggas up, them white boy, they be shooting them schools up and shit, they been letting go and all that. They gotta go. They under the ball. Under the ball.
So school shooters, lock them up.
They gotta go
forever.
No, ain't no saying no daylight, no none of that. You eat once a day. You eat once a day.
You don't eat it all, nigga. You shooting up schools.
What would you change about the city?
The city, one thing you can't change shit about the city.
You want a blick? You want a blick?
No, I don't. Is there any positive message you guys can part ways with? Like, what's something positive you can say? I think there's a lot of people that want you guys to win. There's a lot of people that want success for the city. You know what I mean?
And I appreciate that. I appreciate that love and support from our fans, goddamn me, and our lovers and our supporters.
Because truly, what I want to see is every city on the up and up. What do you want your legacy to be?
I want motherfuckers to talk about me for years and years.
What do they want? What do you want them to say about you?
How I put everybody on, how I put the whole city on, how I just put motherfuckers on. I'm gonna be that nigga like Nelly, but I'm gonna be like, hurt look cuz, you hurting out here, you riding a bike, here go 10,000. Now get out here, get on your feet, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be like that. If you ain't getting money out here, what the fuck is you living for? What is you doing out here?
Everybody got the same 24 hours. You just gotta use
that motherfucker wisely.
Ain't gonna look me up on YouTube.
So I went out
Wanky G, nigga.
Wanky G. All right, fellas. That's a wrap. St. Louis is the real deal. I mean, unquestionably.
Free the gang, nigga, RIP the gang, nigga. Fuck all the goofies, nigga. We catch the goofies again. We gonna put their ass in the graveyard. We gonna dig them up and then re-dig them, nigga. We gonna dig them up and
re-dig them. I can shoot this clip in 2 seconds.
We gonna dig them up and re-dig them, nigga.
I wish you guys the best, okay?
Hey,
Tommy G out.
Is this a St. Louis thing or your guys' crew thing?
This is St. Louis.
Okay.
Everybody in St. Louis.
See, they told me wrong.
Holy motherfucking shit. I don't know how many of these videos I can continue to do because I don't want to show the worst of society. I also want to show positive shit. My intention is to try and come and get positivity out of things, but also, I guess when you're in the trenches this bad, you just think a certain way. I'm gonna have a lot of guys in my DMs hitting me up to come to their city, and I'm happy to, but I also want to cover positive things, like, cause it makes, like, part of me gets what these young guys are doing, but it also makes me a little bit sad. It actually makes me really sad because because if my little brother was doing that or my son was doing that, I'd be really scared for them. I know that if I grew up here, like what are the odds I would be in that crew? I don't know, probably pretty high. So a lot of people are gonna be hitting me up. I wanna cover everyone from the Amish to the hoods to like people that live in underground tunnels. Like I don't care who you are, if you live in a way that's very different, I want to cover you. What I do know about tough neighborhoods is just tough people. There's a lot of beauty in tough places. Check out the merch, Big Dog's Gotta Eat hats and shirts. Link is in the description. They're gonna sell out fast, so get yours. I send a written note with every single package in the mail. It's important for me to connect with you guys, and I really appreciate you guys supporting the channel. That's huge. Like to be able to make this something that I can do as a career is unbelievable. I'm driving to Arkansas right now. Peace. It's 6 a.m. in Arkansas. We're heading all the way back to Milwaukee today, but first we're stopping in St. Louis to cover a positive story because I didn't like just leaving the video on that note, ending like that. I want something a little bit more positive, inspirational for the youth watching. We're gonna go interview a fighter. Let's hit the road. We have a long journey today, boy. Pleasure to meet you, man. First of all, whoa, look at these pythons right here, man. We're here with Daryl Cobb, Daryl Devastate Cobb. I'm guessing you have hands that are mean, right?
They pretty. Fight cage. Daryl Cobb had the cage around 2 hours ago. It was. I've been looking mean.
Yeah. So, did you grow up in St. Louis?
East St. Louis.
And what was that like?
It was rough, man. It was rough. That's actually what got me into martial arts. Yeah. I used to get picked on and bullied. Believe it or not.
Hard to imagine looking at you now.
Well, I've been training for 19 years, so that's my son right there. See how you.
Yes, sir.
Believe it or not, I used to get jumped on in elementary. I was like 4th, 5th grade.
How old were the kids jumping you?
They were in the same grade, but about 7 of them.
And why?
Because they didn't like me for some reason. I was a poor kid, I guess. I had patches on my pants. I don't know what I would do. Pick one motherfucker and I'm just gonna whoop that person ass. So I would always pick and choose who I would fight. It'd be 7 of them. I'd just say, okay, well, you getting it today. I'd be getting the boot put to me, but that motherfucker on the ground was.
He remembered you.
Yeah, he remembered.
Arguably, St. Louis is the it's the #1 murder rate in the country. Did it feel like that? And were you in a part that was really hot?
Well, hell yeah, man. Just put like this. Age 14, I was carrying pistols.
It's because you had to survive?
I had to, yeah. It was guys like carrying guns in the school. It was one school called King where the teachers would fight students, students would fight teachers. They have knives.
That sounds like a Jerry Springer episode.
I'm trying to tell you, man. They were smoking cigarettes and shit with the teachers, man. It was crazy like that. They called it Friday fights. And somebody would be sure to go to the hospital every Friday.
So we did a documentary on the Kia Boys of Milwaukee. Have you ever heard of those guys?
Sound familiar.
They're teenage car thieves. And one of the older guys in the neighborhood was like, a lot of these kids, they're not bad kids, but they're just followers. So it seems like there's a lot of peer pressure when you're in that middle school to high school range. That's where there's a fork in the road.
Definitely, man.
Tell me about that.
Well, when I was in high school, I was definitely influenced by the people what I call from the hood. My partner, man, like I grew up with him. He's one of my little homies. He was a dangerous little dude, and he ended up getting killed in front of the store he bought.
I think another thing that people don't take in consideration is how young some kids are when they witness their first violent encounter. Did you ever witness something violent?
Yes.
And at what point, what age, or what happened?
I was 16, and I was coming from the block, going to a rice house that was in my neighborhood.
Yeah.
Well, my cousin was stating that this one guy was fucking with him. So I addressed the guy. The guy pulled a pistol. I said, I don't give a fuck about your pistol.
You got cojones, man.
Yeah, I know. There's probably about 7, 8 people out there. And he opened up his mouth to say something. I smacked the shit out of him in front of his woman like I said I would. I'm gonna smack you in front of your bitch like a bitch. And he said it and I smacked him. He pulled the pistol out, pointed and shot. And I seen the fire, but it didn't hit. So me and him looking at each other in the eye, it seemed like a long time, but it was second. It slows the fuck down. I run, he started emptying the clip. Well, I had a guy that was standing on the side of the building like this with like a .32 automatic. I snatched the gun from him, I get the bullet in the gun, run around the rice house and chased him down, and rest is history. But
the last 2 things I got for you, let's do a set of push-ups together. Appreciate you, brother. Breath from all the push-ups.
Well, I really appreciate you coming out. Everybody that's out there, you don't have to choose anything that's going to draw you to a position where you'll be in jail or dead. That's not the way. It's not the way at all. I feel that if you can hone in whatever traumas you have, talk to people. You know, talk to somebody you trust. Talk to somebody that you know that has your best interest.
Being vulnerable is important for our growth.
It is, man. It is.
Because your friends can basically be your therapist if you are open enough with them and you trust them enough.
That's right. That's right. So that's what I do, and that's what's has gotten me to where I'm at right now.
You guys have the power, especially young people out there. You have the power to change your city, change your family, change the nation. We wish you the best. We'll see you next week. Big Dogs Gotta Eat hats, now in stock, limited supply. Get yours while they last. T-shirts are coming soon. Go to the website, Tommy G. McGee. We're on our way to H Block. We just got word someone just got shot and killed right there.
This shit happen every day.
Shootings happen almost every day.
Ain't no almost, every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy G. Today, we're in the trenches of Kentucky.
H Block Duke, man. Cut though, OBHB, y'all know how we rockin', man.
Big Dogs Gotta Eat.
I just woke up to a template. Nigga acting like you on the block, I know Nakembe. It's only Tuesday, bet your ass be dead by Wednesday. I'm in Denver in December like I'm Philip Lindsay. Y'all on Twitter acting bitter, but still bought my mixtape. Apple fritter with a vacuum sealer on the E-way.
On this channel, we often take a deep dive into the underworld and sketchy situations. In today's episode, we head to the most dangerous and murderous city in Kentucky, Louisville. With 4 straight years of triple-digit homicides, reckless behavior and gun violence is an everyday issue here. To explore the challenges facing Louisville, we meet up with an old friend of the channel, H Block Duke. We met him back in September of 2022, and unfortunately, YouTube age restricted that episode because we had a discussion about a particular shamanic vegetable. In that 2022 visit, we were surrounded by guns, we had a near drive-by shooting situation, we did some push-ups, and we also had a lot of fun together. A couple unfortunate things have happened since the last time we visited Duke in Louisville. Some of the friends we met 2 years ago, Cha-Cha and Slow Bucks, were not able to be in today's episode because they are now both incarcerated for a few years each. But more on that later. Folks, tragic violence does occur in this episode, so viewer discretion is advised. Join us now as we meet up with H Block Duke and he takes us through the trenches of Westside Louisville.
I don't like to talk unless I got the meds in me. It's gonna be a white chalk until the fucking feds get me.
We're back in the beautiful city of Louisville, Kentucky. We're gonna go through the absolute trenches here. This is a city that's seen a big increase in gun violence, and we're meeting up with a friend we met 2 years ago, H Block Duke. This is H Block Duke. We're making it happen. What up, big dog?
We live right here in the studio. It's the best studio in the city. I'm gonna bring my guy to nothing but the best, top dollar.
Last time we met up with H Block Duke, our video got age restricted because we talked about magic vegetables, shall we just say. But we're gonna do this again. We're gonna see what we've learned in the last 2 years, how life has changed. But without further ado, folks, H Block Duke.
What's up? How you doing?
How you doing,
man? You know, we back in Louisville, Kentucky. H Block, man. Y'all know how we do.
Is this H Block right now?
Nah, it's Boystown Road. See, this is a good part of Louisville. You can come in like, you know, politic. It's a lot of restaurants, bars. This is like the part of the city where you can come have a good time. Don't really have to worry about too much.
Is this where you take your lady on a date?
Yeah, I take my lady on a date.
You got a girlfriend?
Yeah, I got a girlfriend.
Yeah? How long you been dating her?
Since like 3rd grade, like that long. So you know it's been a rough experience. You know it's been a lot of ups and downs.
You gonna pop the question or what?
Gotta get myself together.
Yeah.
It ain't her, it's me. And this is my guy right here.
What's up, brother?
Hall.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Nicest cameraman in the city.
Do you ever get scared filming a music video?
In the beginning, when I first started doing it, yeah, a little bit, but you kind of adapt to it.
Have you ever had to sprint during a music video shoot?
Yeah, a couple months ago.
What happened?
Let's say some bullets were fired. The only reason I knew they was being fired at us is because there was like this metal container behind us, but we was in a pitch black abandoned building and I heard the bullets hitting the wall behind me.
Do you think it was targeted at the rapper doing the video, or was it a random shooting?
I think it was targeted.
That's frightening.
Yeah.
But has he ever had that with me? No. We don't want nobody getting injured or hurt or nothing on our watch. Because, you know, that falls back on us.
For the music video, do you ever check to make sure that the weapon is empty when they're doing all this to you?
I don't really care if they put guns in the video. I always say keep one out the head and fingers off the trigger at all time when you aim at the camera.
Like whenever I first started doing it, it was a little scary having guns, like especially like when there's multiple of them getting aimed at you at the same time. It's like, oh God.
And then I feel like you gotta be professional also. When I'm getting to in my career, I don't want any more guns. Like people know we have guns. Kentucky's an open carry state, so you better have a gun.
When you go and visit the kids, what do you talk about?
I tell them my story, I tell them where I come from, and what y'all hear me say in my music, it's not for y'all to take and live. It's for y'all to understand that I don't want y'all to go through the same thing. I want y'all to learn from me. Like, but most times as I see us growing up, sometimes you have to learn the hard way. Like it's glitz and glamour, you know, the girls wanna suck your you want, you know, get a little popularity, a little fame, but you know, police is on you more. You can't move how you used to move. Can you just go to Walmart with your kid? It's just different.
That's gotta be stressful.
Yeah. When I go through these schools and I talk at these schools, most songs they know is the most disrespectful songs. And I know I make way better music than that.
So I think that's a good point though, because it seems like right now in rap, it seems like the best way to blow up is the more violent you are, the more crazy you are, the more airplay the song's gonna get. Do you ever struggle with that? Because it's like, I wanna blow up, but also I wanna have a good message for the kids?
That's the main struggle. Reality with entertainment. It's consequences for this stuff that people's portraying to be at reality. All this beef and all this drilling, all this sliding, like somebody has to pay for this. And then I got guys that I'm not willing to sacrifice. I don't have pawns on my team. Like everybody, I want to be big, better. So I may need them one day. I don't want to just be the person everyone has to go to.
So as a leader, you feel like it's your responsibility to protect your team and not put them in bad positions?
Yeah.
You took us to a place. Where are we right now?
Man, we at Next Level, man. One of the hardest shops in the city. Come on, come tap in.
Back on that. I'm riding with a pipe, don't stop it like you know we coming. I go blame, control the paint, Andre Drummond. Don't got no favorite rapper, I looked up to my big cousin.
I take just one look at you, I know you season your chicken well.
I do. I got the season in my
You got to, he got
As do you.
You got to look around and pick a nice fit out. We're gonna put that shit on, shoot a video. I'm gonna show you how to do it in Louisville, Kentucky.
So what do you look for when you're looking for a get up?
You gotta go feet first. Unless you find something like so crazy, like, and you can just go with some White Forces or something like that, you feel me?
I see you grab the Off-White cough syrup shirt.
Yeah.
Why that shirt?
Just because I was just finding something.
You like
dope. I
sipping?
don't sip cough syrup.
Okay. Because a lot of rappers do. I've met rappers that are smart normally, but after cough syrup are damn near retarded.
But I like the rap. So if I get off cough syrup, I'm gonna sound like
chopped and screwed.
Way different. I done been off drink before and tried it. I just don't produce well off of it.
It doesn't help you in the studio.
No.
Kids back home might see people drinking cough syrup or brands like this and think cough syrup is cool. Unless you like making your IQ half of what it is, I'd recommend not to use it.
This is next level shit.
So to me, spending money is difficult. I'm a frugal person by nature, so like especially when I see like a $140 t-shirt, I'm like, oh my God, like this isn't gonna be good. Like I almost have to leave the store, you know what I mean? Is it hard for you to spend money on stuff like this?
Nah, cause I'm spending it on my craft. This is for my look, this is my costume. Say if you was an actor and you needed a Batman costume, $300. Good job.
Investment at the end of the day.
True, because rappers do have to uphold a certain image. Like, do you think a rapper can blow up nowadays with Walmart fit?
It depends on what you're talking about.
Have you ever done a real job?
Yeah.
What was your job?
I did construction, like, you know, like Dick's, somebody ordered a basketball rim from Dick's. Like, we'll come dig a hole, pour the concrete, you know, set the anchor, let it cure for two days, then come and put the basketball rim up. Whatever really I can do, I'ma do it. Like, I ain't no type of person that's just gonna be broke. Like, I know a lot of people nowadays don't wanna make no money. Like, if your pockets is flat, empty, bro, get a job.
People get like too proud to do certain shit. Like, I made my first amount of dough doing lawn mowing. I would go door to door, knock on my neighbor's doors, mow the lawn, weed whack.
Hop in with my boy Sin. Gonna get this together. This is the Next Level shop.
1512 Bardstown Road. We're open 12 to 8 every day except Mondays. Y'all come check us out.
If you bring your Switch here, you get 20% off.
I said somebody just got killed by H Block. The police is all over.
Do you know who got killed?
Nah. It wasn't none of my people. Like, it's just literally happened, though. It's just hot in that area.
Should we drive past, you think?
If I want to, I would not. Nah, don't do it, because then it's gonna make it seem like we did it.
H-Block is a sketchy f***ing place, dude.
We were 8 minutes from the notorious spot locals refer to as H-Block, a place that the last time we were there, guns were upped in a drive-by shooting scare when we learned that nearby, a young man had just been gunned down in broad daylight. The fact that someone was willing to both kill a teenager and do it across the street from an elementary school just as kids were getting out of school speaks to a sad combination of recklessness and disregard for life.
Shantavion Bullitt was shot and killed on 28th Street and Garland Avenue around 4 p.m.
This incident kept us from visiting H-Block, so we instead drove to O-Block to tap in with Duke's posse. Here's what happened.
We were on our way to H Block and we just got word someone just got shot and killed right there. One of the things we keep thinking about on this channel is what could be done in a city to reduce gun violence, because there are all these young men that die every single year that could have been a contributor, that could have been something, that could have been someone to the community could have been proud of. And we have men that are getting into these cycles, and the question is, how do you break a cycle? I think it starts with economics. I get really upset. I see the government, they send money overseas all the time. We just had a $90 billion bill go to different wars around the world. How much money would it take to put a manufacturing plant in Louisville, Owsley County, Kentucky, the poorest county in America? Because to me, once you give people solid economic ground, I think a lot of people gravitate towards that. We're 3 minutes from H Block. We're gonna make a quick stop and come right back to O Block.
I can show y'all exactly where it's at. Just FaceTime me.
Okay, sounds good. Some of the most dangerous places we've ever been are like the little pockets in a safe state. In South Dakota at Pine Ridge was super dangerous. In Des Moines, Iowa, that was super dangerous. Safe state, dangerous area. Last time we came here was scary, and now next time we come here, someone dies.
This shit happen every day.
Shootings happen almost every day?
Ain't no almost every day. A shooting happens 2-3 times a day. A lot of murder.
We're pulling up to O Block of Kentucky. Last time we were here, there was a lot of people with guns, but if you actually look at the homes, this is the nicest project I've ever been to from the house appearance. I'm not saying crime doesn't happen, I'm not saying it's not hot here. And then we just came from H Block where you saw a lot of boards on the windows, crackheads, and to me, housing projects like this are encouraging because this is decent living.
It's my next order's coming up right here. Okay. About the street up, he just gotta stay out of the way, stay out of jail and shit. He can be on board, he's a little slow, but he's fair. Yeah. You know, I need to be a little off, but they're a little right. You feel me?
So when we were here 2 years ago, you guys were locked up.
Yes, sir.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
You were locked up as a 17-year-old?
Yeah. I got locked up when I was 16. I had got a assault charge.
What started the fight?
Nah, I shot somebody. I ain't fight nobody.
This happened at O Block?
Yes, sir. Over in the park. We was both in the little boot camp.
Yeah. Like a juvenile school?
Yeah.
And what'd you learn while you're at the juvenile school?
Don't go back.
Did they get you in any sports or anything?
Yeah, we played basketball. We went fishing and shit like that too.
Do you like fishing?
Hell yeah. I see you doing push-ups last time. Let's get it.
How many should we go for?
I can't do 20 straight. Let's do 10. It's 10 in a, nah, we gonna do 11. 1, 2, 3.
Big dog gotta eat.
Man, big dog's gotta eat something.
Let's talk about something serious, okay? As we were trying to go to H Block, we found out some really bad news.
Then what happened?
Louisville police, like literally, if you summon me to court, I will testify that this man was innocent. I was with him the entire time. What is that like hearing that call?
I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of frantic. Like, I don't want nobody losing their child. Any mother losing their child, like, you know, it hurts. When you come from where I'm coming from, you keep seeing all these kids down here and there. You wish you could just be the voice of reason. Yeah. Like, man, fuck that shit. Let's get some money. Let's uplift the city.
Does that ever get depressing to hear that same story over and over and over again?
Yeah. Because it gets to a point to where we like crabs in a bucket. Like now, I'm one of the hottest artists in the city. Like everybody wants to tag along. Everybody want to diss me. I'm getting disses from people I don't even know. It's just a whole lot of people that thinks that that's the way to diss people. To be like, the best way, like if you are gonna be in the streets, get your money and stay out the way. Like beefing stops the money. Like it's been so many times I done had deals and opportunities, and what I got going on and what I'm presenting myself as, a lot of people think that investing in me is like a liability, and they don't want to invest $1 million and $2 million in me, and I'm out here living like this, and you feel me? So that's why we doing this and showing them the difference of the city.
Why are so many people wanting to get into beef?
When I was growing up, it was about the drug dealers, about who got the money. Now it's about who killed the most people.
So the shooter.
The shooter is more praised than the boss, than the big dog.
Why is it that someone from here can't become a plumber or a real estate agent or run a fast food restaurant, be the manager at a McDonald's?
I feel like a lot of people can, because at my 9th grade year, I went to a private school and I got to see the difference of people's livelihood. Like when I grew up, I seen My uncle selling drugs, my mama selling drugs, my daddy selling drugs, and they all took care of the family. If I grew up, I had a doctor uncle, my mom's a lawyer, my dad's this, it would probably make me want to go that route because I see that it's possible and tangible to take care of the family.
So that basically, that highlights the importance of a role model.
Yeah, it kind of gives you the satisfaction of when your granny's late on her rent and you can see your mother pay the rent and you know how she's paying. It's like, and if it ever comes to that time, I want to be that person of the family. I want to be the person to call on.
Two friends that we met last time, Cha-Cha and Slow Bucks, where are they?
They in federal, one's in West Virginia, they're both in federal prison, and they both in West Virginia at 2 different locations. Cha be home in like the next 2 years, Slow will be home in the next 4 or 5 years. We just holding it down for them and keeping the shit going. They were supposed to call in today, but Cha, somebody got stabbed in his jail and they put them on lockdown, he can't call. And then Slow Bucks said they got the same thing going on in his jail, he can't call. And that's where people got to understand how people lose in touch with their family when they go to these federal facilities. Like, this stuff happens to where you can't talk to your family for 3 months. And like, you know, once you're out of sight, you're out of mind. So you gotta kind of keep them energized and keep them alive in there, like, you feel me? So that, you know, that's been weighing a lot on me.
They were cool guys. We had a really great time last time we met them. What are they serving time for and how much time are they serving?
Slow Bucks got 10 years and he's gonna they have the new First Offenders Act. If it's non-violent, you get to do 60%. They've been in there about a year, so he's looking at another like 4 years, something like that.
And what do they accuse him of, or what do they book him for?
They accused him of conspiracy, you know, controlled substance with some drugs, something he had nothing to do with. But when you in our position, they can paint a picture of you. As long as they can paint the picture, it doesn't matter if it's the real Mona Lisa or not.
What does Cha-Cha wait for?
Cha-Cha, he's away, man. Me and him was together, we was riding one day. And, you know, just profiling as usual, we got pulled over. You know, he's a man of his word, you know, stuck to the code and, you know, took his charges, you know, a little gun charge, you know, a little nothing major. Trying to protect himself in a city full of violence, it's hard to, you know, not do that.
Cha-Cha he's a white boy? He's relatively small. How is he doing in prison?
I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna do in prison the same way you do in the streets. If you're a stand-up man in the streets, you're gonna be a stand-up man in prison.
Remember last time we thought a drive-by was about to happen? People started clutching?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That was frightening.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it was a different time. Like, I've been more calm and things. They don't try to make
You were more
peace.
heavy in the rap beefs at that time.
Yeah, I'm trying more to make peace now, you know, like.
You want to introduce us to some of the crew?
Yep, I'm about to changing my fit and then we'll be right back.
Okay, cool.
Chino Morton, stock clothing brand.
Is that a person or is that just a cool sounding brand?
Cool sounding brand.
Okay.
And then got in God we trust, you know, we always believe in God.
You're a religious man?
Yeah, got to. If you don't believe in God, you got some type of God. You're a God, my God, whoever's God. As long as you believe in a higher power, you got to.
In the 2 years since we've been here, what's changed in life? What's new? What's different?
I don't even know.
This is a question I want to ask, which is, we've been looking at the stats in Louisville. Triple-digit homicides the last 4 years in a row. How young were you when you heard your first shooting or saw your first shooting?
I was like elementary.
I remember. I
don't know the exact age. I was elementary though.
I was at a funeral and I was probably like 10. They just got shot up and I just started running.
Do you know what happened? Like what the story behind it was?
No, I don't know. It was just shooting. I don't know. It was like a little argument.
Yeah, a lot of shit. You don't even know it. Just be shit going on.
What part of Louisville is the most hot?
Yeah, I heard the West End.
The West End.
Okay.
The whole West End.
It seems nice though. Like it looks.
Yeah, that's because they tore it down.
It used to be a project.
They took all the project down and redid them. But it was bad there.
It's one of the nicest looking projects I think I've seen.
Yeah.
It used to be real. It used to be a project. They rebuilt it all back up.
Like a lot of people that live down here now, a lot of their family members lived down here when they was young.
In this neighborhood right here, my family goes back 30 years.
As it got nicer, did it get safer?
No.
No.
Really? And how new is this?
Oh, they built this
like
back
20 years ago?
Yeah, they was like early 2000s.
This is where we feel the safest at.
Yeah, I really feel safe.
This is safer than if you go to the suburbs?
Yeah, safer than that.
Why is that?
I don't know.
We just been here our whole life. This is where we been at.
Cause then when you live in the suburbs, you gotta worry about certain shit, other shit, motherfuckers looking at you early and shit. Down here, you just be yourself and you safe. You got an opiate crisis here. It's bad.
Is fentanyl creeping in the city?
Yeah, it's up the whole state. It's bad here. It's been bad here though.
How long has fentanyl been in Louisville, you think?
Shit, I was in high school. I've been in high school for down there 10 years almost.
Like rocking the city don't
like 2013. That's when it got worse.
What should be done about the homeless people? Like, if you were mayor, where do you put them? Where do they go? How do you let them live?
Yeah, it's a lot of abandoned buildings. I'll take some
They should get in like programs to help themselves first.
Give them people got want that shit for themselves too though.
When you see money going overseas, like we just sent $90 billion overseas to wars, not in our country, and yet we have big crises in our own city, what does that make you think?
Joe Biden.
They didn't make me the president.
I need that.
So let's go back to the homicides. Like when you see record years, 4 years in a row, what does it make you think about the future of the city? And what does it make you think about gun violence?
I just mind my business.
How many funerals have you guys been to people that have gotten killed by gun violence?
I was just
all my friends got, everybody I know that I lost got killed.
I've been to two. I lost my daddy to gun violence, so it's been in my whole life. You feel me?
What do you think about the H word?
What you mean?
Oh
Honky.
shit.
H block, I give you the H pass. You my honky.
So it's like you said, nigga.
And speaking of H-Pass, we're launching a revolutionary new product. Isn't it beautiful? If you'd like the first bite at the apple of getting this, join the email list at TommyGMcGee.com. Anywhere in the country now, you have the card.
Alright, just as soon as some shit go in, call Tommy G.
With great power comes great responsibility. You know?
So can we give you the pass?
What if I just say it in my head right now?
Say it.
Okay. What are some of your pet peeves, things that bother you, things that really grind your gears a little bit?
Somebody telling me something that they not gonna do. Like, I ain't gotta be on my time, it ain't gotta be perfect timing, but as long as you say you gonna do it, come through and do it, you gotta stand on your word.
Do you experience a lot of people not living up to their word or not being reliable?
Yeah, and that's why I be around the same people. Like every time you come visit me, we tap in, you gonna see the same new people. We ain't doing no recruiting, looking for nobody. Like we built on family, this shit's organic.
Let's go back to H Block one more time. When will you go back there?
I ain't gonna lie, I go back really whenever I can. Like, you feel me?
Do you not live there anymore?
No, hell no. Like, but I still go back there and visit family and reminisce, you know, old times.
What made you leave?
Well, it's just really, like, when you got a face like mine, anywhere I can go Subway, they gonna know me. Kroger, anywhere I go, they gonna know me. So with the life I live, I kinda gotta protect myself from everything, all the obstacles I got. From police to ops to anything, I gotta be on extra point than everybody else because I'm a known face.
Did that get exhausting? You constantly have to think about where you're going and who might be there and...
Nah, because this is what I chose. When you sign up for, it's like, you know, you get a job description now. It's a 12-hour shift. You know, it's gonna be boxes, heavy lifting, and you get in there and be like, man, I ain't wanna lift nothing heavy. This is what you signed up for. You seen the job description, you know what's going on.
H Block, thank you for welcoming us back to Louisville. Thank you for keeping us safe.
You know, we're gonna keep you safe, and I got a little light dog shit for you.
I have a dog that shits and it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, just, you know, just a light little 5. It ain't nothing, you feel me now, you know.
What's your hope for the future, dude?
My hope for the future is that the youth can understand and learn from our lessons and aspire to be something greater than what we've been. And my hope for me is to take this shit all the way to the top, really to be able to put my guys in position who do clothes, who do car detailing, who do boxing. All my guys that I can take in and the fame I get and the notoriety I get, spread it throughout my city so we can grow.
I said my nigga in the jails, he had cell, he out to boxing. Yeah. I'm a rapper just like Wayne, but in the streets I'm steady mobbing. Chose the streets of school, I'd rather spend than go to college. My little bitch is CNA, she sliding Perkins in her pocket. Slide down the lane with something big and ugly, then it's rhyming. These niggas lame, don't let them you out like Mr. Crocker. My bitch keep acting up, I add another to my roster. Dreadhead, playing with that chop like he a roster.
There's perhaps no better alternative to the street life than combat sports. So we head to a boxing gym to talk to a professional boxer that grew up with H Block Duke. Here's what he had to say.
What's going on?
Nice to meet you, man. How you doing?
My nigga Big Sin right there, man.
When it comes to boxing, man.
The great Muhammad Ali from Louisville, Kentucky, but don't ever forget that shit. Like, we do that shit too. We got them guns, but we'll put them hands on you.
Right now in rap, you hear a lot of people that rap about, oh, we don't fight it out no more, we just shoot. To me, I think that's cowardly.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to go back to the old school fight. Because there's a lot less consequence. Like if I have a fight with someone, I get a bloody lip, he might get a...
But I'm gonna tell you how black fights go. It'll be a one-on-one, then somebody start losing, then somebody jumps in, then somebody gets shot.
Why?
I don't know.
Where's the honor in that?
I don't think people know how to control their emotions and anger.
Okay.
And I think it all started with the video camera. Once somebody can have you get knocked out for life, like, you know, back in the day, I think he got knocked out. I heard he got knocked out. Nah, it's on my phone. Look, he just got knocked out.
And so for as long as you live there, people, oh, you're the guy that got the fuck.
It's the embarrassment part. I know a lot of people that done died behind fights. Like,
so they won a fight and then died.
Won a fight and died.
That's crazy.
I try to stay out of any altercation. I don't want to fight. If we're not in jail, we're not in court, okay, that's but any other way, I'm straight.
Plus, most things aren't worth fighting about. When everything's said and done, wasn't worth the risk.
Fact.
They tell me slow down, cause I'm living too fast. Even if I change, might get haunted by my past. So focus on my money, try and put it in the stash.
So what got you into boxing?
So it was a guy in here. He actually passed away. His name was Troy. My friend was boxing. I wanted to go to the gym with him, but I never did. But what made me like really pursue it is I saw them fighting in the restroom. They both boxed here. One of them, like, it was crazy. He hit him hard, right? Rattled him, knocked him in the restroom, and I was like, damn, I was trying to figure out how to do that. You know, I was trying to figure out.
Yeah.
I pay attention to shit, so I'm wondering, like, how the hell did he hit him that hard? It was crazy. He was way bigger than him. So I came in this gym, and for real, what got me stuck into it was catching up. So my first 2 years, getting touched. So I'm like, shit, I lost. I can't quit now.
That's the thing about any good martial art. The first few years, the time you show up to the gym, you're gonna get beat down, you're gonna get tapped.
Yeah, that's the only way to get better.
But once you survive that and emerge, then it's like, okay, now you're the one putting on people.
Exactly.
How long have you been boxing for?
10 years. This will be 11 years this year.
What has boxing brought into your life?
It brought me a lot of like peace, mind control, like temper-wise, like whatever you're going through, man, you can come in here and leave it all in here. Frustration, man, sadness. You can come in here and hit whatever you want to leave, you know, and all your problems gone. So it's more like therapy.
Yeah, I always say the gym is my church.
Yeah.
Every time I leave that parking lot, I'm driving home, I'm relaxed. Someone cuts me off in traffic, I don't give a shit. I just feel good, you know?
Yeah.
What do you think boxing can bring to the youth?
It'll give them a strong mental. You know, it'll keep them something to work towards every day. Cause just something that small right there, you got to do it takes a lot of focus. And just that, what he's doing. So coming in here will build a strong mentality for a young kid.
H-Block, what's kept you from joining this gym?
I ain't gonna lie, what kept me from joining this gym? Like, cause like, I be knocking niggas out. Like, you feel my aggression? I'm already like that, so if I got any nicer, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, I probably just go straight in the bar every night, knock somebody out.
Yeah.
Just on some shit.
Kind of crazy is the better you get and the more dangerous you get at fighting, the less you actually fight.
Yeah.
Because you gotta walk away from fights.
Because you know what you can do.
Because you have a responsibility not to hurt someone.
Yep.
That's the balance. But like you said, like we growing up the same area, you know. Look, I'm probably the only one that like took this route out of everybody, you know.
Why do you think more of your friends didn't join you?
I didn't really promote this because I was losing. So my first 2 years, I didn't want nobody to know that I was boxing because I ran for questions like, what's your record? And all shit like that. But now it's up. It is what it is.
My answer is he's been a leader. Like ever since we was young, elementary school, middle school, he has never been a follower. He always did him. Like you could tell when a person's gonna have their own path and be their own man and stand on what they want to stand on. And that's why we don't hang every day because we do two totally different things, have two different paths, but we have the same type of vision and drive. And once you see somebody that you came from yay high with though, doing this, you gotta respect it.
Because a lot of people, especially growing up at a young age, they're tempted to go the street route. Do you think boxing is something that can take them out of the streets and put them on a good path?
Yeah. I come from the same environment, same mentality. I just gotta use it in here.
You see the street in when he knocks somebody out. It comes out of him, but he knows how to conduct himself. He's a professional.
What does boxing bring to the youth?
It gives them a place to go after school. Most of the kids that I deal with, I work with the kids that most people don't want to work with. You know what I mean? It gives them an outlet, it gets them off the street, gets them healthy, and it gives them something to work towards. This guy came to me, he was 8 years old, he was this tall. Okay, he's 12 years old now. He's gonna be the #1 fighter in the country by the end of the year.
Wow.
You know what I mean? He's like my son. I mean, I love this guy. He loves me back. I mean, I was adopted, so therefore, went out in life. I was pretty successful. Wanted to come back and give back. My son started boxing, started training him in a garage. From that garage, he became a youth WBC world champion, and through that, John Hill went to school with him. And I started a lot of single parents. A lot of these guys had single parent homes. Started in my garage working with a lot of these young men. They became national champions, and we just grew them. I mean, look at the facility now. It's beautiful. We work with the Police Athletic League. I mean, I got a lot of cops that are friends. You know, when I was younger, of course, I grew up in a neighborhood too, where it seemed like they were only there for bad things. So I think getting an understanding, a lot of these guys just get up and go to work just like us now. There's bad people everywhere you go.
Of course.
Good and bad. And I know, unfortunately, a lot more good than bad.
Yeah.
So when you come here and you work, you show up every day, there's rewards on it.
Combat sports, especially for boys that grow up with a dad in the household, it gives them purpose, it gives them confidence, and a coach can be, and a mentor can kind of replace a father father in a little bit.
Absolutely.
When my pop passed away in high school, I had a room full of coaches that I could go, and I knew that they had my back. That meant a lot to me. That helped with my healing process.
Absolutely. Give yourself a purpose. I mean, when you come to Louisville TKO, top-notch boxing, it's family. We're going to work hard, and you're going to win. It's going to give you a place to go after school, and we're going to be your second family. Been building champions since 2005, 2006.
I'm glad that there's men like you walking this earth, so thank you for what you do.
Thanks for stopping by, brother. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you, man. Have a good day, okay? So folks, combat sports is really big to me. That's why I started the Milwaukee Wrestling Academy, 6333 West Douglas Avenue. We have a state-of-the-art facility for kids in Milwaukee to come train. If you want to contribute towards the mission, we're paying coaches, fundraising for the kids, shoes, scholarships, all of that. The link is in my description. Hit the GoFundMe. I appreciate it very much. Thank you for the support. All right, folks, thanks for joining me on this episode. We'll see you next week. Peace.
Welcome to the largest prison in Texas, Cofield. Cofield, man.
Hello, fellas. How you guys doing today?
I'm the very first person convicted for murder off of social media.
You step up in an environment like this, it's like walking through an invisible landmine field. Gotta be careful how you walk.
Me and my partners went to his side of town and we ended up jumping on his partners. That was the birth of the beef.
The Cofield Unit. It's a name that new arrivals to the prison fear. For decades, it's carried a reputation as a brutal and unpredictable place. Located in Tennessee Colony and home to over 4,000 men, it is the largest prison in Texas. In cell walls, tensions can run high. There's racial conflict, gang rivalries, power struggles, and stabbings. Offenders here have taken lives, done armed robberies, and the most violent crimes you can imagine. Folks, this is a brutal place to be incarcerated. Like most prisons in Texas, it is without air conditioning, and here both inmates and staff suffer through temperatures that can reach over 110 degrees. So at work here are innovative programs that the Texas Department of Criminal Justice is piloting in an effort to rehabilitate these men so they can one day be well integrated back into society. The man that takes us into the Cofield Unit goes by Sambo. At one point, Sambo was a gang leader for one of the most powerful gangs in Texas. Of the 30 years he served in prison, 10 of them were in the Cofield Unit. He was once a man that had no regard for human life. But now, a changed man, he has dedicated his life to helping others break the cycle of violence and live a life built on purpose and positivity. Today, he brings us into the Cofield Unit to show us what he and the men have been working on. Join us now where no camera has gone before. Life is a mission, an adventure, a journey, and to those bold enough to dream and take action, treasure awaits them. So for the renegades, the outlaws, and the risk takers, this one's for you. This is the Underworld Collection, available only at TommyGMcGee.com.
We left Dallas early this morning. We took a lonesome highway road to Tennessee Colony, Texas. We're gonna be visiting the largest prison in Texas. The United States locks up more people than anywhere on earth by far. We lock up about 1% of our entire population of our country, which is a wild statistic. There are people here that haven't seen light of day as a free man for 10, 15, 20 plus years. And I'm eager to learn their stories, hear their experiences, and see how they deal with the concept of living in a cage for a good portion of their life. This, folks, will be unprecedented access to the Cofield Unit in Tennessee Colony, Texas.
We the members.
How are you? How you doing, brother?
Hey, God bless you guys.
Tommy G.
Nice to meet you guys.
You know about me.
Yeah, I'm the one
I'm Semble boy, man. Man, how are you today?
Good, how you doing?
I'm good, I'm good. Give the people the lay of the land. What's happening here?
Okay, so this is the chapel here on Cofield. These are some of my co-workers.
God bless you guys.
Let them introduce themselves.
Juan Ballesteros, man of peace, also a gatekeeper here.
What's a gatekeeper?
Gatekeeper is we talk to the guys when they first come in the unit, so we help them kind of transition into the new area, the environment that they're coming into. So yeah, we're kind of one of the first guys that they meet. So.
And what is this unit known for?
Well, back in the day, it was like rocking and rolling. Yeah. Right? So it was really going down with gangs and all that.
To give you an idea of what we are walking into, let's give you some insights on the history of violence here at the Cofield Unit. In September of 2023, an inmate at Cofield Unit stabbed a guard. After he was restrained, the inmate was severely beaten by guards and hospitalized. 13 guards resigned or were fired shortly after. For a prison facing staffing shortages, incidents like this put further pressure on the guards. Also in September of 2023, Billy Chamirmir, killer of 22 women, died at the hands of his cellmate. And if you read the accounts written by inmates on prisonwriters.com, you'll see countless stories of men being stabbed, strangled, and extorted. So knowing full well the violence that lurked within these walls, my aim was to find the humanity within these men.
When I was there, it was a very violent, volatile environment. Violence is what set the standard. So I knew that my only method of progress would be to instill the most fear in as many people as possible.
Well, I got a little life sentence, right? I've been here 17 years. I was high on drugs, so drugs made me snatch a lady's purse, which gave me a life sentence. First time, second time down. First time was a DWI, 2-year sentence, and then they shot me with a life sentence 5 years later. I wasn't arrested, but I was rescued. So to me, that is a blessing.
I'm locked up for possession with intent to deliver, and I've been locked up for about to be 16 years.
Organized crime to with murder, you know what I'm saying? One of my partners we went to go meet up to fight outside this little parking lot or whatever, and in the midst of the fight supposed to happen, people started shooting, you know what I'm saying? Without saying something, you know.
I'm an ex-Mexican Mafia gang member. I spent almost 13 years with that family. I'm not proud to say, but I stabbed somebody 22 times.
Where were your parents in the picture?
Well, my dad he had his own issues, and my mama was there. My mama got 7 kids. She had 7 kids by the time she was 28. So I can't fathom being a 28-year-old single parent with 7 kids.
It sounds impossible.
Yes, and then 6 boys. But I realized as a grown-up, you know, that, man, it was like borderline impossible for my mama to do that stuff on her own, you know what I'm saying?
I grew up with my mama and my granny, really, you know what I'm saying, and my aunties and stuff like that, but my daddy, he was here and there. So growing up, man, my mama really, she was there, like, we was into like the church or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But as I got older, I started getting kind of tired of it. So, but my mama always told me to like do the right thing, you know what I'm saying? Seeing for it's good and positive on me. But as I grew, I kind of got with the wrong crowd and I started seeing the money, the cars, the jewelry, you know, stuff like that, you know, typical neighborhood stuff, and things flourished into stuff that it wasn't supposed to be, which led me right here.
What message you have to the youth out there that are doing very risky things and they're not here yet, but they're on that path?
You gotta stop and think before you start doing, man, because it's gonna lead you in a bad situation, man. In prison, like, this is not what's up, you know what I'm saying? And if I could have thought back before what I did as a youngster, I would have did something differently, you know what I'm saying? So the same hood or the same people you doing it for, when you get here, not gonna be here.
What happened in your childhood and your upbringing that led to you becoming a killer?
So there's some things, man, that I've talked to very few people about. I was molested as a child, and because of it, man, it made me be a very, very angry individual. And I found out some things about myself with that anger, man. I embraced that anger and I turned to it for everything. I wouldn't let nobody get close to me. Just pushed everybody away. That anger was just always there, and was quick to turn from anger to rage.
Is there any opportunities here for therapy or to talk through some of the things that you've seen in your life?
Well, I've talked to people who I know that are on the same page as I am, man, changing and growing up in life. I've talked to them about these things. Some of them are shocked at, you know, the things that I talked to them about what's happened and, you know, where it led me.
My name is Kenneth Young, and I am the director at East Texas Hospitality House here in Tennessee Colony. What we do is we provide lodging and meals and encouragement to families who are visiting somebody who's incarcerated in the Tennessee Colony area. We have a gathering room in there, we have games, we have puzzles, we have places to sit, double beds with bunk beds, we've got different bedding arrangements for the different sizes of families.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes they just need prayer and a hug, and to know that God's love is surrounding them, and they become part of our family when they come here. They mean more to us than just someone off the street because they become part of our lives.
I'm here visiting my brother Charles Bree.
Okay, and where are you from?
California.
And how did he end up all the way over here?
He got caught up.
He got caught up in some.
In Texas, it's crazy.
I don't feel the time he got was it didn't match
It didn't match the crime.
a lot of people what they get for that crime. I feel that they railroaded him because of who the victim was and who the victim knew. The victim was related to the chief of police. They didn't even really give him a chance.
What was the crime and what was the time?
Murder, self-defense, and they gave him 50 years. They said he was guilty before they even said he was guilty. They said he was guilty 3 days before they even put the real motion, like, okay, you're guilty. Like,
No,
we are sacrificing, but it's a sacrifice that I don't mind.
It's because they railroaded my son, and you know, like a crime was committed.
Yes.
But he was fighting for his life at the same time. Like, tell him that we love him, we praying for him. Charlie, you know I got you, baby.
Tell him keep his head up and, you know, just inspire others in there.
And what role does religion play in y'all's life?
Religion played the biggest role in my life because if it wasn't for God, if it wasn't for my relationship with Jesus, then me and you wouldn't even be talking right now.
You're gonna hear religion mentioned a lot in this episode, so for reference, we're talking to a group of guys who are involved in the Christian ministries within the prison.
I used to be on the other side, now I'm on the best side. So our objective is to show them, remind them that, hey brother, you might feel alone, but you're not alone. You might feel left out, but you're not left out. You might feel like nobody care about you, but we're here to show you that somebody do care about you.
Big thank you to the wardens and all the administration here. This is an unbelievable opportunity to talk to these gentlemen, to learn. I'm honored to be here. To wardens around the country, if you can invite us in, we'd love to come talk to you, your men, your people as well. It's a blessing to be here.
I like that shirt you got on.
I appreciate you.
Mainstream media. Rest in peace, mainstream media. I pray for these brothers, I pray for their families, but I pray you show them grace and mercy in that, because your word tells us that if they visit the least of these, that they visit you.
We just prayed, now we're moving on to the gym, because really the goal of this is to show people's life and story and situation and learn. I'm hoping we can do that in the gym, and maybe the warden feels a little better and we go other places too.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up like let y'all brothers speak. Y'all can all say whatever, however, 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever y'all wanna give about yourselves, about what y'all do, you know what I mean, where y'all coming from. Then we're gonna have some of the peer influencers speak up a little bit, say what they do here on the unit, and then start doing a little bit other things that we got involved for.
It's that fun, man. I think it'll be a good day.
Are we gonna get to eat the lunch here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the actual lunch?
You wanna eat that? No, you don't wanna eat that.
I wanna try it.
You wanna try it?
I wanna try it.
All right, we'll take you on. You want just the regular?
I'll do a food review, yeah. The crab and the ribeye, please, okay?
The crab and the ribeye?
What's for dessert? Is there like a hot fudge sundae or something?
Oh, man.
Cheesecake?
Cheesecake. We got homemade cheesecake out of cookies.
What are your best recipes you got in here for making stuff?
I like to do a fish bowl. Summer sausages, jalapenos, pickles, the mackerel, original mackerel. Then I put sriracha mac and I put a tuna. And some jalapeno
so that's when the fish come in later.
This is like a little thing for Glow that we do every Friday. And we're going to do a little bit of performing, front line, and we're going to do a little bit of rapping.
I made the personal choice to become a better individual, to become a better man.
I fell into the street life. You know, I succumbed to the elements of the street. If I was gonna be a gangster, I was gonna be the hardest gangster there ever was. I was involved at the highest level of criminality. For a homicide I did not do, I took the blame because I didn't, snitch on nobody. I finally realized that I needed to use my influence in a positive and productive way. I renounced my membership in the gang and just started doing positive things on my cell block. And I'm out here in the free world doing the same thing that I was doing in there, but out here modeling it.
I had no idea until about 10 minutes before that I was going to be going up to give a speech in front of the inmates. Not only was I nervous, but I wanted to say something that actually mattered to these guys. Here's what I came up with.
Hello fellas, how you guys doing today? So my name is Tommy G. I'm a documentary filmmaker and I'm here today to talk to you guys, get your stories, hear about your life, hear your perspective. But I want to tell you 2 stories that might give you hope right now. There was a time in my life about 4 years ago, I hated my job, I hated where I was in life, I wasn't happy. What I did is I wrote a list, ideas that can change my life, and I just one by one started executing on them. One of them was a documentary film on a group in my hometown, Milwaukee, called the Kia Boys. I documented their life, what they do. The Kia Boys are a bunch of teenagers that will take your Kia if they can find it. And I knew this was my path to be a documentary filmmaker. So I just want you to have the hope that there's one little thing that can pivot and change your life and shift you into the path that you want to go. Another thing I want to say, one of my best friends on earth, when he was in his 20s, he robbed 6, 7, 8 banks in California. He served 10 years in California. He's been out for 20 years. He's a family man. He's a multi-millionaire. All right? And he's someone that I love a lot. Brothers, I'm excited to talk to you. I'm excited to interview you. Come up and say hi to me, and thank you for having me today. That's something I never expected to do, but I'm glad I did. When life serves you on a path, sometimes you just gotta run and take it, even if it feels a little scary. If there's something you need to pull the trigger on in your life, what are you waiting for?
Whatever y'all doing and whatever y'all dreaming about doing, or whatever goals y'all making, bro, just don't give up, bro. I love y'all.
How many of us wanted to be famous when we were kids? Raise your hand. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would become famous for something I would regret later in life. I'm the very first person convicted for murder off of social media. If you look up Tienda versus State, I'm the very first one convicted through the United States. Posting pictures of myself, but because I have gang-related tattoos, they were saying that I was staying in contact or recruiting gang members. And then somebody started talking to me negatively on social media, so I started talking negative back, and that led into incriminating myself. It wasn't until a man came up to my cell one day and asked to pray for me. And you know what I did? The monster in me, I cussed this man out. F-bombs, the Lord names in vain. Come to find out, he was a unit chaplain. And as he's praying for me, I stop a mid-sentence to stop, because he said that I would go back to population. I told him, I'm in SEG, how am I gonna go back to population? My God could do the impossible. Do you actually believe in your life God can do the impossible? Yeah. Not only did God restore my family, my mom came to see me. And it wasn't until she came to Cofield and I finally got to hug my mother after 5 years. In a soft voice, she tells me like an angel, I'm so proud of you. God bless, and if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be taking the steps today. Thank you, gentlemen.
Usually on Saturday, you go to church. That's probably about the only thing that we got to look forward to on the weekend. Church services, unless they have an event like this that we can come to. You know, but you know, most of the time, you got to get laid in. You got to know somebody that'll put you in. Monday to Friday, well, it all depends on what you're doing for yourself. Either you get involved in school, spiritual-based classes, or you can just get stuck on the wing and do nothing.
What do a lot of the guys do here to pass time?
Me, I'm involved in spiritual-based classes. Right now, I'm involved in culinary arts class, so pretty much every day of the week, I'm involved in class.
So 2 questions that a lot of people in society are asking right now. Number 1 is, does prison rehabilitate people? And number 2 is it the job of prison to rehabilitate people?
Well, so I can say this. I just did 14 years down here. I stepped out for about 1.5 years. You know, it boils down to what the person wants to do. You know, I know before I left, I wrote down a bunch of things that I didn't want to do, and I guess I still desired to do those things. I still wanted to use drugs. You know, thanks to God, I came back with an 8-year sentence, and then this time, you know, my whole perception of prison has changed. To me, I see it as a school. You know, you have a lot of opportunities, so I'm taking advantage of every opportunity down here.
Out there 8.5 years or something combined.
8.5 years?
8.5 years something.
In a row?
In a row.
How did you survive that mentally?
Mentally, I read, I prayed, I worked out. I kept my mind focused. You know, don't get me wrong, I see people commit suicide. come out, get killed, get stabbed, you know, the whole 9 yards. But I seen it all, man. Himself, you name it.
When a prisoner is deemed too dangerous for the general population, they are sent to a place designed to isolate and contain, solitary confinement. Here, they are locked in a windowless cell, no larger than a parking space, for up to 23 hours a day. Their only reprieve each day is a brief hour for exercise alone in another cage. Days blur into weeks, weeks stretch into years, and some inmates endure this for decades. This raises an unsettling question. Does solitary confinement cross the line into inhumane punishment, or is this a necessary evil? What do you do with inmates who have relentlessly and brutally attacked fellow prisoners or guards? This is a question that we as a society are still figuring out.
Do you think that should be allowed to put a human in solitary confinement for 8 years?
No, I think that's inhumane because I believe people deserve a chance. Now, if they're a threat to everybody, yeah, I mean, I can see what they're talking about, you know, but I mean, they would have to be a real serial killer, like not.
That goes with that's a psychological aspect. I did 5.5 years in cell. You know, not everybody's mentally strong. You know, people are chemically imbalanced. I mean, not everybody can deal with the solitude back there.
Have you eaten yet today?
No, not yet.
Normally, is breakfast served earlier? You just didn't go?
Oh, yeah, it's too early for me. Breakfast is approximately about, I'd say, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Breakfast is at 3 or 4 in the morning?
And it's not very filling. Well, just due to the schedule, because it's such a large unit, I would believe on other units, they probably serve at different times. But on Coatfield, it used to be at 2 o'clock, believe it or not. So
in the morning.
In the morning. So
and then you go back to sleep.
And then you got to go back to sleep. And a lot of people have to get up and go to school and things of that nature there. So people are in general used to get up around about 3 o'clock and starting our day then, and then we'll end up going to bed around about 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Bring them home. Bring them home. Bring them. Bring them. Finish it. Bring them. Finish it. Go deep. Finish it. Bring them. Go deep. Give me 10. Give me 10. Y'all watching. Everybody watching.
How many push-ups you do today?
Man, probably like 250, 300. That's just an exercise. But them right there, that's something different.
What's the most you've done in a day?
Oh, probably like 1,000. 100 sit-ups, 200 squats, something to keep it going.
We just want to say, man, we both from the Arlington, Texas, man. So shout out to Agtown, Texas, man.
Shout out to Ag, man.
You know what's crazy? Let me show you how good God is, man. We used to be enemies in the world.
Yeah, man.
Right? We literally used to beef with each other. Like, for real.
Try to kill each other out there.
But now look at God. You know what I'm saying? Now we doing ministry together.
So back in the day, you guys used to beef. Tell me about that.
Well, you know, so we both got 2 different reasons why the beef started, which is funny. So the beef started from my perspective is because one of my partners who is dead now, rest in peace, Shot Merck, right? He got jumped on his side of town. So then me and my partners went to his side of town and we ended up jumping on his partners. And then to him, that was the birth of the beef.
When they jumped my people, they thought we jumped his people. I'm like, man, nah. So we really just, we clashed and started really killing each other for nothing, man.
How many people do you think died in this beef?
I know I had like 3 on my side.
Nobody from my side died, but I lost more homeboys to the system than I have to death.
And how far did each squad live away from each other?
Man, we went 10 minutes apart.
Yeah, we about 10 minutes.
What does it feel like now to have peace and love for each other?
I mean, it's good. I mean,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it make me think about all the life lost and
that
years
lost, man,
wasted, only to conclude that we all right.
Yeah. Nah, for real. That's what it is.
The only reason we're in here today is because of this man here, Sambo. Tell the people your story.
Well, I did 30 years in prison for murder I didn't do. But God put it in my heart to come back to prison after doing 30 flat years.
Tell me about the innovative programs TDCJ is offering.
TDC offers a vast array of innovative programs. They offer the Field Minister program, they offer the Faith-Based Doing program, they offer the Self-Harm program. TDCJ has put these programs in place, but they're all volunteers, so it's up to the offender to take advantage and to seize the opportunity and make the most of it, to acquire the tools that they need while they're incarcerated, so that way they can come out here to the free world and have the tools that they need to reenter back into society in its proper context.
So today I walk as a father, a husband, and a man of God. But my example is one so that I can give inspiration and motivation to the brothers that are locked up.
Tell me about your 11 years of administrative segregation.
It was a time of reflection and introspection. You know, I was there because the system couldn't control me because of my violent nature. But while I was in there, I had to sit back and realize that I had more value, more self-worth, that I was able to be more than just a TDCJ number, that I had the ability to give back, and God first.
One big question we have to tackle is, when is the right time to release someone back into society? How can we evaluate when someone has truly changed and is no longer a threat to safety? The U.S. Department of Justice ran a 24-state study and concluded that 82% of inmates were arrested at least once more within 10 years of release. But why is this? Environment, job opportunities, socioeconomics. I mean, we are talking about millions of men that are oftentimes locked up during what is supposed to be the most productive and fruitful years of their life. And it's a shame, but I have one idea that might help. Most of these guys are released from prison without a dollar to their name, so many return to the same ways to make money that got them locked up in the first place. What if instead of these guys working for free, like they do in Texas, or 9 cents an hour like they do in Illinois, what if we paid them a little bit more, so that when a man who has served and worked for 10 years gets out, he has a nest egg in which he can rent an apartment, pay for transportation, and buy the necessities he needs to exist in the free world. Maybe I'm just a pot-smoking hippie for saying this, but if the goal is to truly rehabilitate these men and make society better, then let's put our money where our mouth is.
How many people are in each cell?
2-man cells, man. These cells are so small. It's like a 6 by 9. You hear them? About 54.
You can't even fit 2 dogs.
Yeah, you can't. It's a cage.
Can't fit 2
So,
dogs.
what else do you have to think about living in a cell with another person?
Everything you do, you have to think about everything. You have to think about how loud you get up. If you're on top bunk, you can't step on the bottom bunk, you might wake him up. You have to think about everything. You can't drop things. You know what I'm saying? You got everything if you're respectful. You know what I'm saying?
What do you wish would change about the justice system?
I wish that they would really take an individual and look at the history that he has in his prison and the true change that he made. It's a lot of brothers in here that had committed crimes as kids and they're still in prison with too high sentences. And they've changed their lives. They done went to college. They done all type of things that get ignored, unfortunately.
By show of hands, who would say they grew up in poverty? Show of hands, how many of you had your father in your life growing up as a kid? How many of you didn't? Do you feel like that was a big reason why you chose the path you did, was a lack of a father?
Of course, of course.
My father was there. It was more so the attention. You know, I mean, I lived in the household with my dad, but he didn't show me that fatherly attention that I expected from my father. That's why I lacked that.
How many of you think in some way prison was actually a blessing for your life?
I'm here trying to pay the law, bro.
Somebody call the doctor, because I'm sick of this. In my heart, it was blacker than some licorice. And just like cinnamon, it was hard to swallow. Yeah, my old lifestyle, it was hard to follow. But Christ came. My life changed. He renewed my mind, new mind frame, filled with the Spirit. That's how I maintain. Now I do everything in Jesus' name. But it took me to getting locked up to find freedom. Met Christ and I realized I really need him. Cause like the children of Israel, I was lost people. Now I'm playing the role of Moses.